Our lovely rebels have been on a revenge mission, kind of, to turn against those that gave them work when no one else would at the very beginning, a mere 25 episodes ago, maybe. As you had been slowly weakening and taking out the rival gang who you met on day 1, culminating last session with a strike while the iron's hot attack against the intellects at their pub, one of their recruitment areas, the Silent Dagger pub, or inn. That was bar absolutely terrible stealth rolls. The actual fight itself went quite in your favour, and you managed to ambush, and with some good placement of battleground tactics, managed to murder murdering Val almost straight away. The poor lad didn't get to do anything. And then the human fighter, deciding to almost hold the door to let Lilith escape towards the end of the fight and get back and alert anybody else about what was going on. You managed to save 2 people from cages inside the Silent Dagger pub itself, the downstairs of the pub, in the room you had not been in before, seemingly converted into some sort of holding pen. And as you left, scarpering out after the fight, you heard the rumbling as it sounded like some sort of quake or some sort of slide or destruction was happening from the basement of the pub. Leaving to making your way via the tunnels as the safest route back to the Red Hood's HQ with your 2 prisoners, or your 2 ex-prisoners in tow, handing them over to the Red Hoods. We then gave you the opportunity to take a long rest and to level up to level 5, so you are a little bit stronger now. But really, it's over to you. You would have made your way back to the Red Hood's HQ underneath the Thistle and Shamrock via secret means, so you felt pretty safe in terms of getting back unseen. But up to you whether you want to chat amongst yourself, chat with Viper, chat with anyone before taking the long rest, or you want to do it all in the morning to formulate next steps. So, what would you like to do, Rebels?
Zaga wants to question the hostages that we brought back.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So yeah, they can be taken. They can be taken to not to that circle room. They'll be taken to another space, an area you probably haven't. Yeah, you wouldn't have seen, where they do have some cells and some holding cells down within the catacombs of the Red Hood's HQ.
Is anyone coming with Zaga, or are you doing?
You can all do it together if you want, and then just piece from there, or you can split up.
I was just going to spend the entire time sat down trying to work out about these gloves.
Yeah, cool.
Gauntlets, sorry.
You've got more. Well, depending on what you want to do, unless you're like, let's sit down, let's turn around. You're going to take a long rest, right? So you got 8 hours, so you've got enough time to. And you went to the Silent Dagger in the middle of the day. It was like early morning. Right? It was pretty early in the morning, right? It was like 9-10 because you refused to get up early. So you've got a whole day and then an evening. It's up to you, like I say, with being flexible with the long rest and being flexible with your time, whether you want to long rest so you're available in the evening, or you want to long rest and be available the next day. This is for you to work out now, and we'll be flexible with that long rest time, depending on what you choose. So if you want, you can all go and speak to the prisoners.
I'll go with Zaga. I'll do my amulet later.
I'm just gonna do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if there's anyone who can train me in poisonous kit.
Cool.
Go see Cracker.
He's not for. He's for Lux. Not
He might be a poisoner too.
Has he got a naughty quill?
I mean, maybe Alchemist will know.
Al the chemist.
Al the chemist. Bloody Al the chemist. Nice. So, should we start with? We want to start with questioning the guys.
Let's do it.
Nice. So yeah, you as you come back and go through, it doesn't take long before Vipers are made aware of your arrival back. As you come back, with a rush and a slight disheveledness to yourself after the fight, and also noticing 2 people that are unknown to the Red Hoods. They are taken and locked up again, much to their dismay. Although you can probably allay their fears in that they just need to be held until they're not being recaptured, but they are being held by the Red Hoods at least. And as you make your way there, it's not long before you're shown into the room where they're being held when Viper joins. And they're not in like dank, horrible prison cells. These are like small rooms that are doored off. They do have like a what would be a plush. You know, we saw those videos when it was like the juvenile detention guys have got PS5s in their prison cells. So they're actually not bad. Like that sort of scale. No PS5, but they're like nicer. They're like very small hotel rooms rather than horrible prison cells. There probably are some horrible prison cells, but they've not been let aside. So yeah, as you guys arrive, Viper arrives behind. Good afternoon, guys. I've been made aware that you're back and they've brought some prisoners. Shall you want to take the lead on this, I'm assuming? Do you want me to provide any support on this, or should we catch up after?
Zaga steps right up to wherever he can speak to these guys and says, "Tell me about the vampires."
Faywin wants to say to Viper, "Could you stay and maybe help?"
Yes, no. I realised after I said it that I had misplaced some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if this line of questioning is where we're starting,
yes,
we probably could do with some help.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
Where are they? Where are the vampires sleeping? How do we kill them?
Zach, if you wait, we can just open the door and you can go in and speak face to face to them. But maybe approach it in a, these aren't necessarily prisoners unless you notice them doing anything. But from what I can gather, they are rescued Redvant folk. So maybe we should take the tone down a little bit.
They know about the vampires, I'm sure of it.
They may know something, but let's take this as a lesson in tact, shall we? Viper steps forward and takes the key from one of the guards that had let you in, unlocks the door, and kind of almost like sidesteps you a little bit. Zaga, like, when you open the door and you just like shut that person behind the door a bit, just as a bit of that. So it's quite like, even if you wanted to, it'd be very difficult for you to get in first. So she's like, okay, follow in. And as she walks in, and both of them are held in the same cell. She just introduces herself as Viper of the Red Hoods, and she would like to ask them some questions about their situation and how they got into the custody of the intellects.
Zaga interrupts.
Nice.
Tell me about the vampires that put you in those cages.
You see the first one of them is still very, very groggy, and the other one is a little bit more alert, if cautious, I would say. After the backwards and forwards that he had with you guys before, is maybe still a little bit cautious about your approach. He goes, "What? They're not vampires? I don't know what they were, but what do you need to know?"
Who put you in the cages for them?
We just went for a beer. We were in the pub. They were giving away some free ales and having. There was a load of us. There was loads of us there. Next thing I know, we're locked up and God knows what happens. I heard the screams of others that went before, but I don't remember anything.
Did you see them take the others?
Yeah, they had some of those guys. They were dressed in either longer robes. Some of them came, and others just were I don't know, thugs or bandits or something that came through and just took us one by one. Me and Jeff here were all that's left.
His name's Jeff?
Yeah, his name's Jeff. I'm Jeff.
I'm glad someone did it.
I'm Jeff.
So these guys in robes, they must be the vampires. Tell me about them.
You can see he's getting a bit exasperated. Looks around to everybody else, past the kobold of like, I don't know anything about vampires. And Viper steps in like, let's say if they were vampires or not. Is there anything you can tell us about the characteristics or anything that happened? Anything? How about you step us through your night in as much clarity as possible so we can get as many details from you. And he kind of takes a breath, and another Red Hood comes in from behind and passes forward to Viper. Two glasses stacked on top of you, two beakers like stacked in front of each other, and a pitcher of water. And she puts them down, pours one out, and hands it over to the guy. She says, "Just take a drink and take it slowly." And he kind of stops and drinks and just goes, "Okay. all I can remember is we finished our shift. We were going to go for a few beers. We normally head up into the main sector, into the main square, because, you know, there's always stuff going on there. There's the big pubs that get a bit rowdy late on, and it's always good, you know. There's always a good laugh, good crack, and Jeff and a few of the other guys had seen the Silent Dagger a few times. It's not been open long, I don't think. I've never been in there before, and then we thought we'd stop in. It's on the way. It's on the route. What could possibly go wrong? And it was rowdy as hell. There was a tiefling outside. It was like welcoming people in. You could hear everyone inside. And I don't know if they just had a new brew on or something, but they were handing out, I don't think we paid that much. We paid something for the beer, but thinking back now, I can't really recall. And we were having a great night. We were drinking away, and the next thing I remember is waking up, sobering up in the dark, thrown inside one of those cages, a little bit battered and bruised, and no memory of who or what or how I'd got in there. And to be, I can't even recall how many, maybe days I was down there. And then one by one, we just started having these guys come in, and they'd pick a cage, open the cage, rough up whoever was inside. We were used to us. We were stripped down to nothing. We had barely any shoes on. Couldn't put up any. A few of the guys tried to put up a fight, and it didn't go well for them, but they definitely kept them alive. And then that was it. Gone. Out the door, into another room, and away they went. But yeah, at some points you could swear you could hear the screams coming from somewhere. And that was it. We just sat and waited as one by one people were just dragged away.
Did you ever hear voices in your head?
Not that I can recall. Maybe I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think we were just being held prisoners for something.
Did you get a look at any of the faces?
No, other than, I mean, there was a couple of tieflings. I know that much for sure. They did a lot. I'm pretty sure one of them was there the initial part of the evening. But no, anyone else that came through I just remember black robes, and that you couldn't really see the face. It was obscured in some way.
Were the tieflings pally with the people in the robes? Were they acting like they were friendly with them?
I didn't really say anything. They came in, they pointed at the cell. They came in, usually at least two of them at a time. Although when we got a little bit weaker, it didn't take that much. Some of the guys barely put up a fight. But no, they came in, pointed at a cage, opened, beat the guy, and took him away.
Did you get any sort of idea of how many there were in robes, or like? I guess you probably couldn't tell whether they were different people or the same people each time.
They all look the same. I can't. Roll a persuasion check.
That is a 12.
12. Oof, not bad. I mean, the ones in full robes we didn't see very often. I'd say that maybe once or twice. They came in and pointed out with one of the tieflings or someone else that was in there, but no, not enough to be able to pinpoint now. There was nothing distinguishing about them, bar they all had these robes on.
Did you get the idea that the ones in the full robes were the ones in charge?
Yeah, it felt like that. They didn't really do any talking, not that I can recall. It was the tiefling, one of the tieflings was the chatty one, but no, they came in, it just seemed to be a point, and that was it. Away someone was dragged. It was a kind of keep your head down. I hope it wasn't you. A few of the guys few of the guys tried to kick up a fuss on the first night and were shut down. Barely. Something felt like something barely without even being touched.
Was the chatty tiefling a woman?
Uh,
That you can remember.
Mate,
But
might have been a tiefling. The chatty one was definitely a man. But yeah, whether,
Well, he ain't chatting anymore.
well, thank God for that. He was horrible, boss. But as to how we got there, I haven't got a clue. I'm just grateful that we ran into you guys and that the Red Hoods were looking out for us, and we thank you and hope we can get back to our home soon. He kind of looks like willing. Like there's you can definitely see there's an uncertainty on his face about what happens from here. Do you have any further questions for our friend?
Zaga looks at Jeff.
I'm Jeff.
Jeff, tell me about the vampires, damn it!
You can see it.
Zaga, please.
He's just very, very groggy. Like whether that's like low, you can see he's a little bit beaten up around the face and stuff as well. But whether, just either like low energy, probably a hangover plus a beating plus like not being fed and looked after that well.
Look at him, he's so weak. He's probably suffering from blood loss.
Jeff was one of the guys that put up a fight, right? And he got done in pretty bad. We didn't put up too much of a stink after that. So just leave him be. I've answered everything you wanted.
Zaga looks disappointed that he didn't learn any more about vampires and walks out of the room.
I mean, pardon me for asking, but is there any more you need from us, or can we? Will we be released today, or where do we go from here? Viper kind of looks to you guys. She looks to you just to like. Is there anything else you like need? If you give her nothing, then she says.
I think that's it's as good as we're gonna get. I mean,
Yes,
yeah.
I agree. We've got all the information. But thank you very much for your time. We'll be keeping you here just a little longer, just to check that there's nothing else untoward's going on, and you'll be back with your family soon enough. Don't worry. And she kind of turns to usher you two out.
Can I say to Viper when we're out of the room?
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone give them like a health check or anything, just to see if there was anything obvious?
Yes,
I.e.,
we will.
was there like their skull ripped off?
Yes. Well, no, there was. Their skull seemed to be intact. No, we will be keeping them under monitor for probably a couple of days at least to check there's no lingering psionic abilities. Nothing. They're not plants of any sort. Or yes, unfortunately, in these situations, it's not as easy as just releasing them back. When tribes go to war, any tactic can be used, and we've seen the most brutal of tactics used by these intellects. So yes, we'll probably keep hold of them for at least a few days to ensure that yes, there wasn't any underhand, any espionage going on from their side.
Can I just? Oh, sorry, Fabian's doing a thing.
I was just gonna. I was trying to think of a in-character way of saying what if they're using these people as CCTV,
Mm-hmm.
then they know where you're based.
Yes, this is one of our worries, and bringing them in via the tunnels has caused a little bit of a stir. But I have assured those in command above me that your progress has been good, and that we are close to eradicating the intellects. So a push to finally shove the knife down to the hilt will be something that the command are looking to do rather quickly. Now we may have compromised the HQ.
Okay, thanks, Viper.
Out of character.
Mhm.
Was Zaga the one that found the amulet last week, or did Zaga find something else? Was it the cloak?
No, it was Ottar that found the cloak. I believe.
So Zaga found the amulet that Faywin's got.
Yes.
Because it was only the two of us that looted. Okay, because he would have looked at it. And now in character. Hey, Faywin! Show Viper the amulet thing I took off one of the bodies. It had a weird drawing or something, or an etching on it. Maybe she knows something about it.
Oh, okay, sure. I haven't really had a look at it yet, but let me just get that for you, and then I pull it out of my bag.
And I will double check whether it's
This
one
doesn't
with
look
the
like
infected.
the kind of thing a vampire would wear.
Well, it's
I wonder why, Zaka.
As she takes out and looks at it, she's like, I'm assuming there's some other magical property to this, but that is interesting. What is that? A tentacle? Like an octopus? Where did you? This was on one of the bodies?
It was on. Which one did I loot? Did I loot Val or?
Yes, this was on Val.
Yeah, it was on Val, the leader of the group.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming it gave them some... We've been looking for ways of understanding how they got some abilities. I know magical items will go some way towards that.
That etching doesn't mean anything to you.
To me, it does not.
Does it mean anything
I-
to Faywin now that she's seen it?
Can I do a nature check on it? On the
Yeah.
like, I mean, yeah, on the tentacles, I guess, like to see if I recognise
Yeah.
what they may belong to in a. Because obviously it's gonna be based on something, right?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, I suppose Fabian is saying it's same for you. It's whether you want to go nature to try and it's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Nature would be
and-
to discern whether it's some kind of animal or beast. But I would say with your like passive wisdoms that you have met the high-ranking members of this party, and they weren't hulking monsters or beasts, they were talking humanoid beings. So I would probably away from nature and go something more like history or arcana.
Okay.
Can we both roll a check, or would you?
Yeah, because you both have different backgrounds into what you would have looked at.
I guess I'll go Arcana then.
Mm-hmm.
Not history.
That's a dirty 20.
Nice.
Thank God for that, because I rolled a 14.
14. Yeah, so 14 on history of like you would quickly rule out anything to do with the sea, which would be your first inclination on
So rule out the sea.
rule out the sea. As in like this doesn't make sense. Anything you know with tentacles that you've ever read about that are beasts with powers and stuff, that are things like avaliths or krakens or giant octopus, squids, whatever else, which would be the normal thing you'd expect to see tentacles around. It makes no sense. So you almost like this can't be something that is that. It's not that way inclined from history. Then there's a big blank on really what else it might be. I think with a 14, it's nothing from your learnings from Allhearth would point you to anything other than ruling out that this is something potentially new or potentially not written about before.
Spooky. Okay.
And your Arcana was a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. There's something in your initial learnings, and almost I would say you're probably a little bit peeved that your route into and this is something that you know that everyone else is not aware of. So those that aren't aware of it, you pretend you don't hear it. But yeah, your route into druidism via the star map and learning about the astral. So the different schools of druids that are within Ashlyn are around water and earth and fire, and then there's this like astral sect, which is the one you're part of. You were kind of like forced into being a druid a little bit. So you were like lucky that you got in to that route via someone that was that had picked for you your kind of best sect. coming in. But because you were forced, you maybe didn't spend as much time doing the homework as you weren't like a bookworm like Faywin would have been on there. But there's something in there around the explanation of the star map and the planes that you would have learned a bit about. That you have the material plane, you have the astral planes, you have some of the other planes of existence, and that's where the 9 hells and stuff. And some of it is fable and story. Some of it is based in some actual fact. And because a lot of the I can't remember what it's Circle of Stars, right?
Yeah.
Because the Circle of Stars, a lot of it's about having the big observatories and studying what is going on. That there is that bit more link to the astral, and there's something on your mind that links to knowing about the ability to move between planes, and that there are creatures that live between planes, but it's very rare. Never has it been documented in Ashling that they've ever seen a tear to another plane, other than potentially the Feywild, which is more regular to see a kind of tear into the Feywild, but into the astral, there's a lot of studying about it, and a lot of a bit like if you imagine the same way that we look at the stars now, and you see like what looks to be like alien forms and weird explosions of stars and shit that's just like so incomprehensible because it's just so far away and it's through a telescope. The same sort of things happen to you, but there's that little inkling to be like, what if something had made its way here? What if there was a way of getting in here? And what if this fits the mold of something that's missing? It's not. You're not fighting a giant octopus. You're not fighting a kraken. That's obvious. You spoke to these things. These things have these crazy powers. What if it's something from the astral plane? What you do with that information is a bit like, wait, what if it is this? And you're like, wait a minute, I don't have the ability to know how to do anything with this. Oh shit, I'm kind of back to, but it's just like, there's that spark there that's like, well, hang on a minute. Like this falls into my sect. I'm sure you've had conversation. It might have been like a line or two in a paragraph of something that you've been taught about that spoke about whilst you stare into the astral plane and you just see stars and you see the movements and you see that there are worlds that are living within these planes that you can look at but are not comprehensible from the material plane. That actually there's a piece where they were like, but things do live there and things can travel through planes, so why couldn't things come here? And they don't talk about it because it's never been documented to happen in Ashling, at least within the druids' control that they have documented for.
Okay.
But you wouldn't know what any of these things were.
Yeah.
it almost as well. It hits on for you the part of the reason you are on a kind of walkabout, for lack of a better word. Like a lot of what the druids do is they have their central sects and they have their sects that look after manning, being like the not the second in command, like the chief advisors to the kings and the chief advisors to the clan lords. And the reason that you even met a druid is because they have this relationship with leaders, and a lot of what the druids do is try to maintain some form of balance between. They work very heavily with the Commonwealth in trying to keep balance in the north, but then they work equally close with the king in the south to try and keep balance. Their whole job in the druids is just this like plate spinning exercise to keep everything balanced, whatever that means in whatever stretch of the form. But they send people out to find anomalies, and you as a lower ranking druid from the Circle of Stars are sent out to look for stuff that's relevant to you, the same way that druids will be sent out to look for elements in the sea or elements with the land. Anything that's odd, druids are supposed to be. The low level druids are out there on the ground, fact finding, collecting information to bring back to headquarters to fill the books. Like your job is to create the pages for the Wikipedia for the world.
Okay.
So this for you is like there's a bit in there. It's like, maybe I could be a good druid actually if I find out more information about this. This is information that I can feed back. Like, if I don't know anything back because I've not been taught about it, maybe I could feed something back on it.
Okay, so I'm not going to say anything to anyone at the moment, but
and I think even if you were trying to, how would you even form the words that say, I think I found a thing about a thing that I barely know about that could be really useful. It's like, okay, So yeah, I don't even know how you would put together all of this in your head, but it's something definitely to build on from there to try and get some more information.
Yeah, I think I might note something down, just possible what if sort of thing. Yeah. Just so I've got some sort of like thing to go back to.
Yep.
I wanted to say to Von, because obviously he's looked at it as well, and just be like, it's so weird, but it doesn't feel like this is from the sea. And I don't know why, but it just, I don't understand. And then I would like to put it on.
Yeah. Yeah, you can put it.
Zago would like to at this point do a performance check to see if he can recall any songs from his people about vampires.
Nice. You want to do a performance check to remember?
To recall the songs
Okay,
about
nice.
vampires.
You just want to do a performance check because you know you're good at rolling it. Roll at disadvantage. You can't just pick a skill you're good at.
The first one was a nat 20,
Yeah,
so that would have been a 31. Second one is a 10, so that's a 21.
21. Right, you start, and then you think, if I start singing, what'll happen is the words will come to me, and you get a good tune going. But if you really listen to the words, you realise you're singing about nothing. You haven't got anything in there that about vampire. When you go through, you're actually, as you get into it, you start hearing him just like describe vampires. You get a bit of a feel that Saka doesn't really know what a vampire is. It's like starts talking about a trunk, and you're like, what? And then he goes back, and then it's like starts where he talks about it being big, and then all of a sudden it's small, and then if you the melody is lovely. It's a bit like the Ketchup song, right? It's very catchy song. When you break it down,
about vampires.
yeah, you're like, how is this song about ketchup? I don't really understand what it's about. So when you break down the lyrics, you realise Saka doesn't actually know what a vampire is.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but it's a very catchy song. You feel like people will be singing it for ages. You're going to start a vampire rage.
It's stuck in Viper's head now.
I said,
Yeah, I've got a fucking ketchup song stuck in my head now.
Same.
it's the best. It's the best.
I don't know the ketchup song.
Oh, well,
Oh, yeah, boogie the beef.
we're going to play it for you
Oh,
now.
fuck. I do know the ketchup
Yeah, you
song.
do know the ketchup.
I don't.
Not about ketchup. Not about ketchup. Who even knows? But yeah, that's
Okay, after Zaga finishes performing, I'm gonna say to Viper, we found these rings that me and Zaga have at the moment. This got us through that force field, that protection they've got on the warehouse and the silent dagger.
perfect. Like a key of sort.
Exactly, and this must have been what they've been using the whole time to pass between, and exactly why no one could get in before.
It was like an invisible wall.
Oh, yeah. These are these people are powerful. We can only hope that they don't have the numbers, being as you have thinned their ranks somewhat. But yes, that isn't the craziest thing that you've brought back. That there may be keys to allow passing through these defences that they have. So that's good. You have how many of the keys?
Only two.
2. That is less opportune, but I would keep them. I would assume that there is further use for them. My worry would be how, with only 2, more of you can pass through. But this is good information. This is this is a potential way in.
Zaga looks at Bonbon. Are we gonna go empty the vampire nest tonight or in the morning?
I feel like we should probably. I don't know what's best.
Let's.
It's out of character. We can take a long rest and do either. So.
You can take a long rest and do whatever you want. Yeah, you're going to take a long rest. That's fine. It's just whether you want to take a long rest like early doors, so you're going in the night, or you want to take it in the day. We can regroup now. I assume the rest of your party are not far away. If we want to if you need any picking of any of our brains for formulating a final plan.
Yeah, we go find the rest, and then we can go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any indication, Viper, just before we go back to the group, of how many people are working with them? Obviously, know that we've lost a few of them. Who seem quite powerful, but in terms of like footmen or...
No, our best indication of the numbers of this party have come from yourselves. So, any further? It seems like a lot of the well, yeah, I suppose it all depends on what happened to Jeff and friends, if they were indeed taken and imbued with some sort of power, trained, forced into some sort of... There's a lot. Maybe we pick this up as part of the rundown for the plan.
Yeah, of course.
Out of character, we did, even though we haven't actually said it, I guess we've probably already told Viper we killed 2 more of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, do we get paid for that?
You don't get paid for shit. Yeah, you might do. You might just get paid for that. We'll see if you have a little meeting. There's people to go around. Arthur, you're spending time still with your gloves?
Yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of like
Get them
juggling
fidgeted.
them. I think when everyone comes up.
Nice.
Completely out of character, but one of the spells on the list that I can learn as a 3rd level spell is called Speak with Plants.
Oh, that's cute.
I mean, it
plants
sounds
think you're a dickhead.
utterly pointless.
Also,
depends.
yeah, so quite a few of them are.
Stopped him trying to kill us.
I have a 1st level spell that means I can marry 2 people and they get +2 AC for the next 24 hours.
No way.
No, next 7 days. Sorry.
That's
Hold
a
on.
spell.
Let me find it. I was looking at my
Plus
spells
2
earlier.
AC for 7 days.
That's pretty good. I'll get married for plus
Jesus.
It can only be used once, so it's called ceremony. I perform a special religious ceremony. It's from Xantha's Guide to Everything.
Yeah,
That's why it's weird.
Yeah.
When I cast the spell, I can do rites and stuff.
Yeah.
Wedding. You touch adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage for the next 7 days. Each target gains +2 bonus to AC while they are within 30 feet of each other. A creature can benefit from this right again only if widowed.
The power of love.
Wow. So you could... Oh, that's weird.
Marry someone and kill them off and marry someone else from what
Well,
I see.
could you...
Yeah.
Like the Tinder swindler.
Yeah. But like, if
Yeah.
you had necromancy spells, you could marry an undead, give that undead creature +2 AC, and when it died, reanimate an undead corpse and remarry the corpse. You can get them all.
Possibly.
Why did the thoughts go there?
Because I was just thinking about a familiar that you could keep casting that you would realistically be able to say you could marry. Because you're not
One
going
of
to
the
marry
rights-
like a weasel.
Yeah, one of the rites is called coming of age. You touch one humanoid who is a young adult.
Oh god.
Don't take that spell.
Let's not go there.
There's more to it.
Moving
Well,
swiftly on. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get back to altering the gloves.
some of the spells, strange.
I can also do funeral, and they can't become undead for 7 days.
Oh, see, that could be useful. Yeah, some of the spells are really random and very campaign specific.
What I was going to say, actually, with all the talk of vampires, I was trying to think of a way to get protection from good and evil in, and it's the vampires. So protection from good and evil is now on Arta. Haha, deal with it.
Nice.
And obviously
I
he's only
see,
going to use
yeah.
it on himself, and also it's concentration, so he can't do anything cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, everything has a cost. To
yes.
this. Ah, yes.
I can't even. I can't
This
do
is
my
this
cool
is the way
things.
Arthur's going to fuck us over this time by protecting himself and doing nothing else.
Hey, some of us may have put mass healing word on.
Yeah, see.
I saw on your sheet that you did that.
So we're never going to use it, but it's there.
We're never going to use it.
I did not select mass healing word.
My level 3 spell slots are Spirit Guardians and Cool Lightning, so yeah, probably not going to use it.
Sounds good.
And Fog Cloud level 3.
Fucking right.
How big is a fog cloud level 3?
120 foot. Oh no, that's range.
Jesus.
That's range, yeah.
It is 60 foot radius. So yeah, 120 foot. And on a more annoying thing as I can now do, I can cast darkness once per day.
But we know how to deal with darkness now. We've lived with darkness long enough.
Yeah, you cast Fog Cloud.
every single fight you're going to have is going to be an action fight on the road, but it's always moving. So when Folklore disappears into the distance.
That's fine. Cool lightning.
That's fine. Fog's good. It's good.
Anyway,
for
that
everybody.
wasn't what we were doing. Yeah, so I'm waiting
get
for everyone
gloves.
to come back.
Yes. So they'll come back and pick you up on the way.
Otto
Otto
wants
wants
to
to-
a poisonous.
Yeah. So what you want to find someone that's going to help you train in
Poisonous kid.
poisonous kit.
Don't get it wrong, because I haven't done that spell that brings you back from the dead.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Do get it wrong. It's fine. Cool. Yeah. So you can ask around, and funnily enough, the person they're going to point you back to is Viper. Clue is in the name.
That's
She
the name.
is- She is the poison specialist of the Redheads. So she will be able to provide you with some help on that. We can go through what that is after. I'll send you through the breakdown. It's, like I said, it's
Yeah.
slightly different to how we did it with Zaga, but not too dissimilar. And then it will be about picking up recipes and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll send you through some of the lists on it. But yeah, Viper, they point you in the direction of Viper, so we won't do any money and stuff on it, but you can definitely ask her for assistance in learning how to train with a poisons kit.
Sweet. Other than that, I just want to attune to the clock.
Nice, yeah. So you two spend time doing that, and kind of on your journey round then, as you guys are being picked back up, you're kind of told to go and find Viper, and you find Viper, she's trying to find you, and Arta, the rest of the group grab you as you are all being called to convene in the round table room, to discuss next steps.
Before they get there,
Yep.
I want to sit next to Ottar. Maybe when we're waiting.
Yeah. Well, you're not really. Well, waiting where? Because you kind of. I'm assuming you just grab everyone and you're just going to get into the room.
Yeah, but before we go in, I need to grab it.
Before you go in, you're going to grab Otter.
Well, no, I'm just standing next to him and I'm rummaging in the bag.
You want to do that in the round room? That would make much more sense to do in the round room.
Okay, fine, but I just don't want them to come in while I'm doing it. Can we go in the round room waiting for them?
You can
before
go
they-
and sit in there first if you would like.
Yeah, we're early, aren't we, Ottar?
Yeah.
So my
She's
quill's
been
breaking,
she's
and I'm
been a little creepy.
absolutely because I haven't been able to update my diary.
Did you fail a check again? And it's directed at someone else now.
No, there's
I failed the
no
check.
cats or anything. Just trying to palm something off. So I'm digging around.
Choice of words.
Yeah, I know. We're in there early. Don't come in!
Don't come in, I'm palming something else.
Other people can be there. I mean, Viper. I don't want to start the plan, and then I'm like, oh, I start.
Oh, you're getting other people involved now.
Wow. Viper's standing outside waiting for you guys to finish.
There's a semen joke in there somewhere.
There is. This
Has
is
he
your own
been
fault
palmed
for not
off
just
yet?
waiting.
So I'm going through my bag, and I just tip the contents of my bag out. On
Nice. What is in your bag? Can you list out for everybody in case anyone wants to steal anything from it?
Handcuffs from Tabaxi. Meadows necklace, mess kit, poison wolf paw, the conch of seaward calling,
Mm-hmm.
torch.
The conch of seaward cooling.
Nothing happens.
The rest is just. That's about it.
Okay. Yes, you are inkling towards a thing. Let me get up there.
Zaga wants to steal the conch of seaward calling.
Take it. I just don't want to
So
carry
it's
it
not in there.
anymore.
It's like it gets turned into a snail.
I was trying to do it slyly, but you all made it fucking hard.
I know, because we knew you were trying to do it slightly, it made it funnier to make it more awkward, didn't it? So that's good for us. Have you removed it from your bag?
No, it's still in there. Under equipment.
Oh yeah, there is. Oh, you even got it.
Third one down.
Nice. So yes, you do empty out your bag, and if you're in there first, as everyone turns up, tipping out everything in sight, there is a beautiful white conch shell, which is rather decent size, probably like a small loaf, maybe half a loaf of bread sized, sat on the table. The one that was given to you by the lovely elf in the temple. Of all the
She was like
names, I've
grandma.
completely forgot. Yes, it was grandma. It gave you it as protection or something to use in case you were to come across any merfolk, as a sign that you were part of their friendly group to kind of make sure that if you bumped into anybody, that you wouldn't be taken down by one of the families at least. But you didn't require it on the direction you went. As soon as you walk in the room and you kind of clock eyes on it for a second, and as the process and the thought kind of hits your brain and your optical whatever the word is, sensors pick up the conch, you just hear the deep in just like from within your like jaw shaking, the voice just saying, take. You can feel as you like trying to work it. You can feel like your left hand. What hand do you have your ring on? Left or right?
It would be my right.
Right, your right hand, like shaking as it's like almost It's not like it's being moved. You're like whoa, that sort of situation. But it's like you can feel that the hand is being like willed forward, and kind of like unconsciously you are slowly moving it forward.
Kind of sort of stood still, sort of it's happening.
Faywin looks up and smiles at Otter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, none of you don't see it. It's almost as Otter walks in, you kind of like stop as you see it, and now you're just in this like mild trance.
Hey.
So I'm just stood there, and I can feel myself hand moving forward, and I'm fighting to keep it back from wherever it's wanting to go.
And as you try and fight,
I sort of look.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear Faywin saying hi, and I sort of make a kind of sound, but I'm sort of looking past the conch, so like just fixed on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hector starts dancing around the conch. He's out exercising.
You are. If you try to fight back a little bit, you just hear it back again. Take, freedom, take, and it's just getting louder and louder. You wouldn't be able to hear anything else in the room now. This is just like brown noise of this just shaking at you, like shake. You almost feel like a bead of sweat on the like side of your face start to form as just within you there's this compulsion to pick up this conch.
Kind of grit my teeth and sort of force out the conch.
Oh, yeah.
The
There's
conch.
grandma in the forest gave it to me. It's beautiful, but I don't really have any use for it. Do you want to have a closer look? And I kind of push it towards him.
Mm-hmm.
As she pushes it towards me, I kind of unwillingly snatch it. My hand just I can't fight it anymore.
If you were going to try and stop,
at the same
it would have.
time, I grunt out something. Thanks.
Nice.
Bit brisk, but trying to not be horrible at the same time. I'm sort of trying to fight that. So I kind of snatch it and but sort of at the same time thanks. And once I've got it in my hands, how am I feeling?
Immediately, like all of that tension just releases from your body. Like I would say you almost feel like you would fall to the ground. That you now realize how tense you were. Your like thighs and your glutes are just fully tensed up. Your like core and your chest, everything was tight and ready to move, and then it's just this wave of like complete relax. You kind of stumble a second as it's like freedom.
Faywin smiles at Otter. It's pretty.
I kind of fall back in because you say about my body's letting go.
Mm-hmm.
Loosely fall back into the chair, kind of next to Faywin, and sort of starting to come round from the tension. And
you notice now that again you are like you were starting to like perspire. You're a bit like fucking hell, a bit moist. Like the same feeling of like carrying something incredibly heavily for a short period of time up the stairs or something. And you're just like okay, a little bit out of breath, like a little bit like I'm not quite sure. Like the relief that comes after of just like whatever that was intense.
Is it warm in here, or is it just me?
No, it's fine.
As the rest
Hey,
of
do you want to keep that? Because as you can see, I've just got so much stuff.
Where did you get this?
There was a little grandma elf, and she was so lovely. And I asked her about books and stuff, but she gave me this in case we ran into some myconids. But Yeah, I've just kind of I don't really know much about it. It's just a pretty
Yes.
shell, I think.
This was in a forest. In McDonald's.
Well, with a little elf lady. I don't like I say, I don't know. She was super smart though, so I don't know where she would have got it from. But like I say, it's just kind of been there. I keep seeming to collect strange things as I lift up a poison paw. So I don't really have much room. I was gonna sell it, but if you like it, you seem to have taken a bit of a shine to it, so you're welcome to keep it if you like.
Thank you.
Seeing as we're friends now, right? And then she kind of glares at him a little bit.
Sure. I mean, that's never not friends, but thank you. Yes,
Oh,
it kind of reminds me of being at sea.
Ah, well, it is a shell, so
I appreciate that. Thank you.
yeah, no worries.
As the rest
And
of you
then
kind of
again.
join at the back end of this conversation, you hear Feywen talking and and Ottar looking a little with a passive, not like you. It doesn't look so odd, but yeah, he looks like a sweaty pirate holding a
Does he
conch.
look like he's just been palmed off?
He looks a little bit like he's been palmed off. Yeah. Like moist, slightly moist brow.
Is
A little bit
is the
taken
hair
back,
dye coming
relaxed.
out of his beard?
The hair dye's not dye, son. It's
You know, I said
natural
about I
purple.
hope nobody dies. I'd like to take that back.
I mean, you started this, so you can add you pass over then. So, Fabian, you can delete and
Well done.
you can add to your thing the conch of seaward calling.
Okay. Thank you. So as I notice more people coming into the room, I'll just sort of hide into my my cloak or whatever it is. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
sort of outside.
Yeah, cool. So you can spend some time, and you would almost be slightly distracted, I think, in this a meeting to come. Not enough that you're not going to know what's going on, but slightly distracted enough that you want to spend.
I want to kind of, when I go to bed, I want to kind of.
Yeah, you'd feel compelled to spend time to find out what this thing is and why, what it is, where it came from, why it seemed to have had some effect. And then, by the evening, you'll be able to use it for what it can be used for. Nice. So the rest of you join. The Sweaty Pirate and Faywin. Are you going to pack your stuff away, Faywin? And Viper comes in and looks around and goes, "Oh, we ready to meet now, Faywin? Or you need some more time?"
No, I'm ready. I'm just putting my stuff away, Viper.
Okay.
Apologies. And then I kind of wipe off the crumbs from the table.
Yeah, the table's a little bit.
Bag. Hector jumps on the floor and
Dust bunnies.
eats them.
As the jumps, Hector jumps on the floor. The fat
It
breaks
shakes.
the floorboard.
He falls down to a tunnel underneath.
Just keep falling through floor and floor and floor.
Oh, he
Falls to
needs
the
the
nine
crunch
hells.
to fucking call a dolphin to help him out of the sea. No, I put all my stuff away. I did have a psionic dagger in my hand in case anybody else wanted to get it, but I don't think anyone wants it, so I pop everything back.
Cool. So you have everything. You guys all join up in the room to kind of sit down and discuss plans. What, I suppose, over to you guys. Would you like to take this opportunity to ask any questions, see if there's any more information to pass around, share information between yourself, or discuss, essentially, I know you don't like the P word, but what the plan is?
So is Viper joining us for this chat? Or are we just doing
Yes.
it amongst ourselves?
No, she's joining in if she's required. So again, she's like, if you guys are you're essentially the you are the intelligence on this situation. You have been face to face with it, which is scary.
Emphasis
for
on the word
everybody.
intelligent.
Yeah, I know. Scary for everybody, really. So she's here to provide anything that you feel like you might need. If there's any questions, any gaps, any advice, but really, you guys have the most information, the most up-to-date information about what you might be going into face. So she's here if there's questions, but mainly it's for you guys to work out. So over to you.
Okay, so we know there's at least, well, going to be Lilith, Zarkle, and Vex. We
We've
know.
got to have more than that, surely.
I
Otherwise
said
they'd run.
at least, but I mean, we've experienced the psionic powers of Vex and Zarkle. It's not something to be taken lightly. They may not necessarily need the numbers when they have that sort of power.
Is there anything we can do to counter that? Because I mean, we've all been hurt by the voices in our head, right? So does anyone know of any way that we can stop that from hurting quite as bad?
And don't say tin hats.
What about some painkillers? That's how I usually deal with a headache. Just get some
Or a headache
leaves,
cleanser?
crush them up. I don't really know which leaves. I just kind of put a big pile in a bowl
just
and
some
hope for the
leaves.
best.
Yeah, just a whole load of leaves, and it will definitely work.
Yeah.
I have a way to protect one person a little bit, but only one.
Was it a disguise kit?
Wait, is there only one? Yes, it is only one. No, it's not a disguise kit.
What is it?
It's a spell.
Well, I think you should cast it on the weakest member of the group.
So
and,
myself, perfect.
What's the spell, Zaga?
It's a spell that I learned the other day. I was practicing my spells, and I
is
learned
it
how to
talk to
do
plants?
something that I'm calling Intellect Fortress. Because, you know, I'm super smart, and my brain is like a fortress.
Ah,
And
I
they're
thought,
the intellects, apparently. It's a really stupid name, but, you know, I didn't give it to them.
I would suggest putting it on whoever's going to do the most healing. So probably Von.
hey, but
Don't be
also yes.
Okay.
So that can help one person resist some psionic damage.
Well, I mean, I can't protect against psionic, but I mean, if they're vampires like we think they are, then
Vampires!
vampires, then I can protect against vampires, protect against the undead from attacks and stuff.
Just so we are clear, not to interrupt you too much, but we don't actually believe they're vampires, correct? That was just
Well, what do we believe they are if they're not vampires?
well, something with
There.
psionic
They are
abilities.
not vampires.
Vampires.
You don't know that.
If
Okay,
vampires were
well,
running
I will
wild,
have the
it would
last
be
laugh
different.
when I protect from the vampires.
I just want to check because I get one person running a ruse, but if there's two of you that believe these are vampires, I feel like now I might need to stop in and just double check that we're.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's vampires. We'll win anyway.
I like your confidence.
Okay, so Arda's gonna protect me from vampires. Perfect.
I only
I-
have 2 fire arrows left.
I must say the spell to protect you from psychic damage will protect one person. It's quite a powerful one. I feel like I'll only be able to cast it at max twice.
Wow.
Okay. I
would
feel like I can
suggest
hit.
taking this at range. I don't think getting up close and personal with these guys is going to work.
No ranges.
Not at first, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the farthest way we can keep from him, and then the separated we can be from each other, I imagine is probably the best way to go about this.
So we need to split up,
It's in a big group together, I think, is probably the
not
best.
bunch together.
I believe so.
I don't know. I feel like that plays into the vampires' hands. It'll let them pick us off one by one.
I don't mean be miles apart, just not standing right next to each other.
Right.
Zaga shoots Arthur a look like he tries to convey in his face. I don't think they're taking the vampire threat seriously.
Arthur thinks he's smiling at him and he smiles back.
Lovely little kobold. Well, that does beg the question, though, of the plan of attack for the attack is great, but the approach, we still don't have a way of accessing the warehouse facility, and also we haven't seen them outside of the warehouse. So what is your plan there?
Well, if the warehouse works like the basement of the pub, the rings will get us in.
And from conversations earlier, you only have 2 rings, though.
Well, we can pass them between ourselves again. We'll just have to be sneaky about it.
I mean, I imagine the outer barrier around the warehouse is actually outside the warehouse, so we won't be entering the warehouse when we first pass through.
Surely
I could. I think I could get rid maybe of the barrier, but then I'll only be able to do the thing with the psychic damage maybe once at best.
You could get rid of the barrier.
Maybe. Possibly.
I mean, getting rid of the barrier would be useful if we needed backup from anyone else.
This was another question.
Viper, how much of your team are you gonna donate to this little shindig?
Well, if you can disable anything that's like I said, our previous encounters with the warehouse have not been good. We have not. The warehouse itself appears completely mundane until you try to work your way in, and then we haven't had really anybody survive and be able to tell enough of a tale to understand. So we will be there. We can have crews ready to help extract, but the entry plan is kind of on your shoulders.
I could send John in to scout, but I'm not sure if he can get through the barrier. I imagine not.
Well, it looks like it's all on Zagger again.
Can't wait to eat your brain. 20 minutes pass and Zagger doesn't return.
Surely, with 8 intelligence, I shouldn't take any psionic damage because I'm too stupid to understand that my
maybe.
brain's being melted.
It's a great argument. Let's see how that plays out.
So, yeah, I guess I'm trying to bring down the barrier then.
Good work.
And you have, but you've been inside this warehouse, is correct?
Yeah, a while ago.
It was. Yeah.
Oh, was that the one with the giant dwarves? Allegedly.
Yes.
Well, they had giant dwarves there. They were like little people, but big.
We know. Yes.
They
we
were
know they've been
sneaky. They
working.
turned invisible a lot. Maybe the vampires taught them how to.
They were actually very dedicated and skilled craftsmen that you violently
Allegedly.
murdered. Well, I mean, you say allegedly now. You've just told me exactly what's going on.
We didn't murder anyone. We
it's fine.
rescued them
Yes.
from the constraints of our living world.
But just to inform you, they were indeed very, very skilled craftsmen. But yeah, so you've been inside, but we know that they have been, held up now for a couple of weeks, at least inside this warehouse. I would expect they have made some alterations to even when you were last there.
Well, we'll just send Hector in to scout for us once I bring down the barrier.
Well, it's funny you say that, Saga, because actually John, you know John? I can use beast sense on him, where for the duration of the spell that I cast, I can see through his eyes and hear through his...
You can't cast spells. You can't fool me.
Don't start. I actually can. I can use beast sense.
Oh, if you can cast spells, okay, I've got a plan. We'll get back to the planning of this old shindig soon. Okay, Zaga, put your hand behind your back and put up a number of fingers, and then
Done.
use your eye thing.
Guys, can we just get on with?
We're testing the practicality of this for the mission. If we're gonna do spy stuff, we're gonna like sneaky it.
I can only use it once per long rest, so...
Well, we're planning on going to sleep now anyway, so it's fine. Or at least I was going to sleep.
Is Arthur medium or smaller in terms of creature size?
He's medium.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Can I please use Gust as a cantrip to push him 5 feet away from me?
If you'd like to.
continue the conversation?
Yeah, if you'd like to, yeah, go for it.
Yes, please, thank you. It does no damage.
His
Just
coat
moves him.
pillows.
As a response to this, I want to use telekinetic shove on myself to push myself back against the gust.
Really sell it. I was going to say, do you want, because it probably has some sort of like fight, but if you're just going to go with it.
I don't know if I can actually use that on myself. No, I can't. I'll use
It's
it
a strength save
on
throw,
the back.
if you know what I mean. If you can fail the strength save throw if you'd like, but there is a strength save throw.
Wait, are we sat down? We're probably sat down.
You're sat down,
No,
yeah.
I'll use it on the table to drag the table with me. Can the table do a strength saving throw? No, it won't be able to do it. It's too big.
The table would fail a strength saving
Faven
throw.
puts her head in her hands.
Okay.
That's just-
I'm just trying to make the table move my mind and nothing's happening.
And I understand how difficult this can be for you. As a team, we have understood that, planning isn't the strong point, but this is going to be a challenge. So I'd just like to make sure that we are at least covering as many angles as possible before you send in. As much as it is a surprise to me, we kind of are relying on your abilities here, team.
Viper,
So,
do you have anything that will
If you say fireball, Zaga, I will punch you.
Well, that was going to be my second request. But the first one was, have you got anything that will make me not feel weakened by trying to bring down the barrier so that I can cast the thing to help try and protect people from psychic damage a couple of times still?
No, I don't believe we have anything. Like I say, our skill
I'll
set
settle for a
as
viable
Redvants-
scroll then.
No.
Do you
Our
want to
skill
punch him or
set,
shall I?
If you could, that would be wonderful. Our skill set, as I've explained before, is more around the espionage. Whilst you have magical items and you've been gaining pieces, this is great, and we understand that the alchemist and Galen, when he passes through, do bring some goods by. We've never needed to rely heavily on the magical aspect, so I'm afraid you're on your own with that one.
God damn it.
Sorry, I think I missed it. Did she say that she's going to give us any fighters if we get the force field down or now?
Well, yes. Well, again, she said that they get a bit like the Sight and Dagger. They can have teams there, but she will not be risking her people going to the warehouse until it's confirmed safe to enter. If they're gonna. So, and they can do the same thing as before. They can watch entrances and exits with a few people to pick up stragglers, but they're not going to run in with an army essentially.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to go about it. If you can have people ready that will keep an eye out for us, and
Yes, we can have people. I mean, the beer port is our district. It's the Carver known many, if not all, of the industry in that sector. So we can easily have people on guard at the front or rear. But I suppose it's how much of a show of force you want to go with. We can stay and lurk in the background and wait for signals. We can line up at the front door and tell them we're there and go from there. So I suppose again, it's your starting plan. We can watch the back entrance. We know that there's the river. We haven't seen many boats pass in and out, but we can definitely keep an eye from the riverside on the rear of the warehouse, the front of the warehouse. Again, it looks as mundane as it always has. So it's really looking for your guidance on plan here. I don't want to have to line up with units outside the front.
No, I think the safest thing for your people would be to sit back, not be up at the front.
Yeah,
We
so
want to attack with surprise.
We can do a signal. I've got experience with signals for danger. Do you guys?
I mean, we
Are you
have
aware of my past experience, my past.
we have a sending
performances?
stone, which is also probably.
Yes.
Arthur looks at the table, looks down, dejected. He says, under his breath, "Yeah, I guess that's all right."
Hey, Viper, can you do me a favor? The warehouse next to the one we're going to.
Yes.
There's a guard there that may or may not have. Somebody might have tried to once put him in a bag of holding, and he may have got a little bit hurt. If you could apologize to him and make it right.
We can definitely try
Are
find.
Are you trying to give your gold reward for this mission to the guard? That's
No,
very
no.
I thought you turned over a new leaf.
Just in case we need to go over a wall into the warehouse's grounds again.
Well, we can clear out
Just
the
make sure he's not
warehouses.
there.
We can clear out the warehouse to the north and the south, or at least give you free passage to them. That's not an issue.
Yeah, nobody wants to get put in the bag of holding again.
No, that's not. That's an interesting method.
So what are we doing? We're going, gonna go kick in the door and fuck shit up?
Pretty much.
Yeah, if you can take down the barrier.
Well, I can certainly try.
And then as a backup, we're passing the ring to get in individually.
Yeah.
Did
Yes.
we try, like, someone wearing the ring and
Yes, we
someone
did.
holding onto their arm and walking through? Did that work?
We did
Yeah,
try.
we tried it.
Didn't work?
No.
Okay, that's the backup then, that we pass it through. And
Yes. Yeah.
I think Zaga can do it. I trust in his abilities.
Oh, me too. But you know, we haven't really planned for what might be there when we arrive. So
This is what we're doing now. I thought you
I
wanted to
say we
plan.
try and convince, what are their names? Lilith and Vex to fight with us.
Do you really think we'd be able to convince them?
I don't know. It depends, maybe they don't know they're working for a vampire.
well, she's
Once they see the vampire, they might be shocked into siding with us.
They've definitely seen its fangs.
Wait, it has fangs.
Do you know what?
You
a vampire
even know.
is?
My song didn't mention anything about fangs.
I didn't
Oh,
realise
you're
you
in
were
for a
singing about
treat.
vampires.
I thought you were just singing about a lonely girl living in a lonely world.
No.
I was wondering why,
Yes.
So, what do you actually think a vampire is?
Vampire, you know a vampire. I don't have to explain a vampire.
Well,
No,
I
no,
feel like
please
maybe
do.
we do need to explain. Yes.
No, we'll know them when we see them.
Enough with the fucking vampires.
Oh, nice of you to join the meeting. Anything to add?
I thought you were still getting sweaty with your shell.
What shall?
Wait, is Otter secretly at all?
God.
I love it. You plan for so long that it was like mildly positive and then goes back to being bad. It's gonna go so well.
Right. I feel like we've got our plan now.
Yeah.
it's the best we're gonna have. Of a plan.
It really is. Yeah. I'm looking at it and I'm
Yeah.
thinking, do you know what? You guys are real bad at planning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep giving you situations. Half of D&D is planning, and the rest of it is
We've
just like
spent an hour trying to plan and I feel like we've got nowhere.
it's good.
I put my hand on Zaga's shoulder. It all rests on you, little man.
I mean,
It always
Dragon.
seems to.
every plan only survives the first encounter, right? So it is good to not spend too much time planning.
Yes.
In theory,
Is that Viper or out of character?
out of character,
Oh, okay.
but that could well have been in character as well. To be fair,
What's
yeah.
the time? Should we pee break?
it's a
before?
pee break. I think it's the pee break before.
Okay.
Well, can we do going to sleep first?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I've already done the long rest.
yeah, do the long
Yeah,
rest.
there's like a situation I want to do though.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Ah,
fine.
okay.
Yeah. So we do your long rest. What is your time of attack, or approaching anyway? Are you?
Are
Early
we doing it
morning
under cover of
fog.
darkness? Or?
800 Zulu.
See, it's winter, so it doesn't have to get up too early to go in the dark still at night. But yeah, is it first thing in the morning? Is it middle of the night? Is it in the middle of the day? What you fancying?
Zaga looks at Bum Bum.
It looks at Otter. Because he thinks he likes the darkness, but he's not sure.
I'd say morning.
Ooh,
Early
fog. I
morning.
like fog. Hopefully there's some fog on the river. Tyne.
Or
Yeah,
mine,
sounds
or
good.
Mine,
mine.
all mine.
Like early before the first
Look
ship.
at the town hall, mine.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go out whilst it's still dark, so you can get there in like the 3 or 4 in the morning. And like I say, you can easily go and take a rest now. Might be difficult. To get.
Also, it gives time for Viper's lot to find out the initial plan. And
Oh,
get into
yes.
position.
True. They really need a lot of time to be briefed on this plan.
Well, making sure that they're in the right places and they're being conspicuous and they're in disguises.
What you
You've
don't
got
see
a
is
busy morning ahead of you, Zaga.
Speaking of, Zaga's going to use his new hat to
Yeah.
disguise himself.
nice.
It's
Before
going to be
or
a
just...
purple kobold.
Nice. I like purple
What colour?
kobold.
Purple.
Purple.
Actually, no. He's going to be a gold kobold.
Oh.
Nice
yeah.
looking conspicuous there, Zaga. I like that.
You guys, shiny gold. You guys leave to go out. What you don't see is Viper leaves and goes to find Rook, and Rook immediately says to her, "Their plan is just to go in without anything, right?" And she goes, "Yes." And she goes, "Cool." And yeah, they carry on. As you all head off to take your rest in different forms, different rituals you want to do, anything you want to get yourself prepped for, make sure you have a nice meal. Some of you might want some booze and whatever else is in here, but yeah, everything is available to you to have the perfect setup for a
Zaga
long
goes
rest.
to look for someone to palm him off.
That's in the town.
I want to sort of sit on the edge of my bed and take out the shell and try and talk to it, try and see if I can talk to this voice.
Mhm.
You know, can you hear me? Did he have a response?
No. You can, whilst you're holding it though, you like, it's weird. You don't get response from it. Whilst you're holding it, always you feel this connection to it. Like you feel a connection to the conch, even if it's not responding there. As you hold it, there's like a sense of of like belonging and a sense of like ownership and wanting to keep hold and keep safe of this thing. So it's not inanimate when it's in your hands. There's always this touch, like this slight hum almost to it when you're holding it.
That's all I'll say again. Why do I need this conch? What's so special about this? I kind of hold it up to my ear.
Mm-hmm.
Does a tentacle come out and tickle my ear?
No. As you hold up to your ear, you can, even as with a conch, you can hear the depths of the ocean, and it almost, with the depths of the ocean, like brings back memories and thoughts, and sends you back to the night and hitting the sea, and just dropping into the depths and the darkness that like covers your eyes, and then there was like one single like kind of beaming light, and then you kind of realize you daydreamed for 10-15 minutes and you know what's going on, but no words.
I just stare at it for a couple more minutes and then I stash it away and go to sleep.
Nice.
Did we get paid for killing Val and the soldier? We didn't, did we?
Not yet. You can inquire.
Because if we die here, she doesn't have to pay us.
It's kind of that, yeah.
Zaga wants to just find Viper before going to sleep to get paid.
Oh, yes, we can deal with that now. Do you not want us to hold on to the money until after? Once we...
Not unless it's going to accrue interest.
It may well accrue interest, depending on the outcome. We can sort for that. If you are, desperate, roll a persuasion check.
Is a 21.
Yeah, she went higher. Yes, we can definitely have that ready before you set out in the morning, if you'd like.
Well, you can just give it all to me, and I'll share it between myself and the group.
Yes, we have a rule here that we don't tend to do that unless everybody is present, because, thieves will be thieves.
Well, I'm not one of your thieves.
Unfortunately, Zaga, I think you are.
What do you think I'm going to do? Go and try and find a scroll of fireball to spend it all on?
I mean, that would be wonderful for you, but no. On the eve of such a large plan going through, I feel like all of you as a team just need to keep together, and yes, like I say, if it is of the utmost importance, we can have it ready for the morning. If not, it'll be waiting for you on a successful raid tomorrow.
Fine. In the morning, before we go.
Perfect. Have a good rest, Zaga.
Oh, do you have any garlic? I want to wear it around my neck.
She just looks back and says, "See the kitchen."
Zaga doesn't want to go into the kitchen.
Nice.
I'm attuning to the Whispering Amulet.
Yep, so anyone that wants to attune to anything needs to be tuned to. Now is your time to spend some time with it. Anything you want to do to prep yourself. You have had your long rest, you can change spells.
Did we find out about the rings at all?
I guess we find out in a moment.
Change spells.
The rings, no. For now, with the rings, you don't get anything extra. The same things. If you spend time with the rings, you just get the feel that there's definitely something magical about them. You cannot quite put your finger on what it is, but then that would make sense if it's some kind of arcane. The best indication you can get is it's some kind of arcane key, or is storing some kind of arcane key, which got you through a barrier. So that as what the item is, that's all you get from it. Even if you spend more time with it, you don't feel that it gives you any other additional. Just that it's holding. Yeah, it seems to be holding some kind of whether it be a spell or a glyph or something that is and enabled you at least to pass through one force field. So you feel like it's useful. I'll give you that much for free. But anything else on top? Not really.
Okay.
Nice. Cool. So you all take your long rest. You'll go into your different preparations. You spend time with your new magical items, attuning to any powers, having to think through what you might want to prepare for the day, kind of playing through the actions and what might happen and what you do know about your potential enemy and what you might want to get yourself prepped for. Then you take your long rest and are awoken by a team of the Redheads early in the morning. Your desired wake-up call to make sure you can get down there for the dead of the morning. And we'll go for a pee break.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, before we go, I've just noticed my bardic inspiration's a D8 now and not a D6.
Yes, you've lived up.
Yep.
D8. It's
We've
good.
got a proficiency bonus has gone up as well, so our attacks should be more
That is true.
Attack should be more. You've got more hit points.
likely to
you've got
get
some
hit.
Skills. Some people can do more stuff. It's really good when you level up just before a fight.
And we're all gonna die. But pee
You might not, but you might. Who knows? Cool. Yep. So we'll go for a pee break, and then we will come back to the morning.
My cantrips do 2 d8s now.
Oh, I like it when they level up. Does that mean is your Eldritch Blast gone up, or is that next time?
I got 2 beams of it now.
Yeah, 2 beams. Eldritch Blasts. You wake up. You are woken up by the Red Hoods at your chosen waking up time to give you time to move over with the groups, and that you, as you're awakened, you start getting yourself, make your way into the mess hall. Very quiet in these early hours of the morning or night, depending on how you look at it. But there's a few. You can see there's about 6 or 7, maybe 8 of Red Hoods getting some meals in smaller groups. Very low, hushed voices as they get a bit of sustenance for the morning. And you can see a lot of them have swords, short swords, daggers. A few have bows. And once you're all ready and have eaten, they kind of follow suit you. I think actually probably for the first time, you, with the joking and stuff that's gone around, but you feel the sense of importance of what's going on here. This is not just like you guys have been sent out when Viper's there and seeing the teams out and seeing you guys off, and you're kind of almost leading the way with 8 to 10 Red Hoods following behind you, which is very...
Zaga
long way
thinks
for
when
you to
this
come.
is over, he's going to run for leadership of the Red Hoods.
I could see why you would think that. But yeah, because it's the first time that you've gone from like, oh, hang on, we went for like this weird job, then all this shit's just been happening to us, and like this full circle event of, well, hang on a minute, we've been doing stuff, we are the authority on what's going on here, and there is 10 lives now that are relying on our command, on our lead to complete whatever is in front. So there's just this sense of of slight importance or the gravity of the situation ahead, I suppose. As you,
Art has decided he's going to treat himself to a spa day once this is all done.
I like it. As you kind of silently move through, a lot of the redheads don't say anything when they're running anyway. But especially this early, one being this early morning, and two, the kind of anticipation of what is to come. They know that a few of their friends and comrades have died in trying to take this warehouse or trying to get into this warehouse or get some information, and that many of their injuries that they would have picked up over jobs that have gone wrong because of stuff that's been going on because of these groups. So there's a real sense that these redheads want this job to go well and be successful, and also they don't want to die, which is another part of it. So you will make your way silently, unless you guys want to have some conversations, through the tunnels as you pop up. Just before they don't have any tunnels that run under the river. So you pop up just south of the Silent Dagger Inn. When you come up, you are not too far away from the bridge. As you make your way out, there's no one on the streets this morning. The moon is out and is bright, giving you a fair bit of light, actually, considering. But there are some of the torches and the oil lamps that light the bridge and the rest of the beer port. As you all start making your way towards the warehouse, well before you get to the warehouse,
where this barrier is, where you can expect to run into this magical barrier.
Cool. Who's he asking?
A red hood that looks like they might have a clue.
Okay. Rook is walking up with you guys, who you met at the Silent Dagger Inn.
And Zagger also asked Rook if he's got our money.
Rook does not have your money. Your money is not there. Let me just find the right thing. Just make sure we've made it dark. I did. Good. No, he doesn't have your money, but he advises you so that the closest they've got is the front gate, and they've had no further information from anyone past the front gate. So if you remember from when you were there before, each of these warehouses they're almost identical in size. They're sat with about 10 foot between the fence. So you get a fence, 10 foot, then there's the warehouse, and then the other side 10-foot fence, and then you repeat again, rinse and repeat. These are like almost stock warehouses that run along the river side. You've been to this one before, so you remember that. And at the front, there's the big chain link fence with the one gate that has the double door entrance on it, which is where you had the fight with those guards many moons ago, as the main entry point in. And on the back, there's a few of these piers and a crane for like getting stuff off. But yeah, as it runs down, you either have the option of the front or you have the sides to try and make your way over, which is what you did before. But you know what the setup is. But yeah, as they've said, is the closest they've got is they're trying to get in the front gates, but their observations don't show anything.
I would ask Rook if anybody had checked the Silent Dagger after the explosions, to double check that tunnel had collapsed on itself.
Yeah, and he confirms that yes, the tunnel had that they have been watching the Silent Dagger and no one has emerged since.
Right.
Which gives you an idea that the tunnel's collapsed. No one's got in. No one went in at all. But yeah, they said that they've not seen any action inside that Silent Dagger. It's been essentially closed since you guys left it the night before. They've not seen anyone backwards or forwards yet.
On the wall, I want to say to Faywin that with Zaga said last night about possibly trying to persuade them to turn on Zarkle.
Uh-huh.
When Vex spoke to us, it felt like she was warning us for us to get out.
It did, didn't it?
Maybe she just really likes you guys.
Overnight, I attuned to the Whispering Amulet. Does that, whatever it's called, what's it called?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Does
Yeah.
that mean I now know that I can speak to people?
Yeah. You know all the abilities of that amulet, yeah.
So, using that, yes, telepathically, I say to Von. Maybe that's why she always spoke to us in heads like this. Look what I can do.
I'm kind of taken back by it. It's like not expecting it at all.
And then I touch the amulet which I'm wearing, as if it's going like.
We've all got magical powers now.
Yeah, and I've obviously telepathically back. Maybe, but yes, maybe we can.
Do you think she'd turn?
Try. I don't know.
Now that we can do this, I say telepathically, maybe we could speak to her this way,
Hello there.
and the others won't know. Meaning the others, the baddies, not the goodies. Which at this point could be either or.
I, at this point, turn back and give them a bit of a sideways glance because they start talking out loud and now they're not.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know what you two are doing.
In Elvish.
I don't say anything. I just
Oh, okay.
to myself. I just give them a sideways. I'll make sure they didn't both see me doing that sideways look, and then just kind of say, you still say me shake your head, and then just walk off.
The gold kobold thing was a joke, but Zagat is going to disguise himself with his hat of disguise.
Yep.
He's just going to disguise himself as a medium-sized human dock worker.
Okay.
And with that, he wants to approach the gates and see if this is where the magical barrier actually is. Is there any way of him?
Yes. Cool. So
Finding out.
you. Oh god, my laptop just turned off. That was scary. So you not dismiss, but you send off Rook and his guys. They disperse out. He tells you that they are watching the front and are waiting. He has the sending stone that you from Viper. So Von, he tells you that he has the connection to the sending stone and will await you to tell them what to do. And then they will just perch up across the warehouses, some in the north, some towards the south, some watching the front, and then they've got one crew who are docked on a boat on the opposite side of the river who are watching the rear. They won't be able to get into the rear, but they can watch anyone that tries to exit via the river, if that was the case. And then they scupper off, leaving just you guys kind of
Are you
a
guys
block
going to
away.
follow Zagat up to the gate and like try and stay out of sight, or are you going to hang back a bit while he approaches the gate?
I think we should stand back, but within eyesight, so we can rush in if we need to.
I will
Because
go
we're not
with
disguised
Zagat.
and he is.
He's a dock worker.
I just wanted to try something, but we'll see after.
Cool. So
Okay,
you guys
so
are going
Zagat's
to be.
going to approach the gate then.
Yeah, you guys can. So you're just going to hold back. Do you want to attempt? How close are you wanting to be? In having to make a stealth check range, or being within a dash.
Because it's wall and then gate, isn't it?
No, it was all fence. It wasn't really wall
it
because
was all
you climbed
fence,
fence. It was all
okay.
fence. Yeah. So it's fence all the way down. So yeah, you could perch up a fight. You could be without. We'll go without stealth if you want to be within dash range. I'll allow you to be within dash range without rolling stealth if you want to get closer, so you can kind of keep an eye on and be within your like 30-40 foot movement speed. You're going to need to roll stealth checks if you want to hide, or you can fucking stand there. It's up to you.
I feel like probably should be within normal distance.
So stealth check.
Yeah. If you want to be within your like 30-foot range to see him to have a good enough view to see him but just so you're also not visible on the opposite side.
That's a 9.
I rolled a
Me.
9 as well.
That's really good.
The other two have disadvantage.
Given I have
Advantage.
disadvantage with my clinky armor,
So
I
does
rolled
Arthur,
a
right?
3. 3 with +2, that's a 5.
Nice.
So I'm essentially just standing there.
Yeah.
Fine as that.
Again.
You're not. You don't. You've realised that you're as you guys have been alluded to anyway, but definitely for Otter, you don't. You're not the espionage part of the Red Hoods. You're like the sledgehammer part of the Red Hoods. there's two
That
parts. They
sounds
need them.
about right.
But yeah.
Sledgehammer.
Saga, don't forget to take the ring off when you're trying to find where the barrier is.
Zagat slips the ring into a pocket.
Nice.
Will it still work that way though?
Not wearing it.
Yeah, but it's Doesn't matter whether you're in or in, surely. It's just the ring itself.
We'll see. Did Arthur roll a stealth check? Is he with us?
13.
No, you rolled the highest.
I
but-
did roll, but you
Everyone
guys were
rolls bad.
chatting. I always interrupt, so I was trying not to do it.
No, that's fine. Everyone rolled real bad, so that's good.
Arthur is the most stealthy.
Arthur's
I
the
know.
most stealthy.
With disadvantage,
With
I rolled two
disadvantage.
12s with a +1.
It's
I
next.
rolled a 3 and 11.
Cool. So, Zaga, you approach in disguise. Disguise is a dock worker towards the dock. The gate itself is closed on the front. As you look within the gate and towards the warehouse, it looks exactly the same as when you been there
Can
before.
I feel any kind of barrier?
Sense
sense any
there's
kind of
there's
barrier?
there's a gate.
Is the gate like solid, or is it like?
It's a chain link. It's like a
bars?
chain link gate. So, like, you know, like as it was before, where you went in and tried to talk to the guys before, there's a chain link gate that kind of opens into the warehouse,
can't
and
remember what
there
the
was
gate was.
sorry. So there's a 10-foot wide chain link gate that opens up. There was a few before. There was always a few chairs and stuff outside. And there was some guards there. That's where you guys went to speak to them. You can see through the chain link gate all the way down, but that gate at the moment is there and it is closed. You can see as you walk up to it. So if you ask for a
Can I
physical
see
barrier,
anybody
there's a
on
gate.
the other side of the chain link gate?
Not at first look, but if you want, you can roll a perception check.
Might as well. 11.
11. No, as you look in, this looks exactly like a deserted warehouse. It looks even less occupied than when you went there the first time and you were told it was maybe deserted. No guards
I take
on
it the
site and
gates
everything else.
open inwards, so if I push, it'll open. I push one of the gates.
Cool. Yeah, so you can slide across the. Give me a sleight of hand check for trying to not just black and open the fence.
14.
14. Oh, it's not great, but yeah, okay. You work across the middle bar. There's no lock on it, and you push open the gate. And the gate opens slowly.
And I step through the threshold. I attempt to step through the threshold.
Yeah, you step through the threshold. Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Wisdom. Oh, it would be wisdom. 16.
16. Nice. You save. You hear what sounds like a very similar to the buzzing you had before. As you take 7 points. That's with a save of psychic damage. As you just hear, and this like noise comes out, and as you realise what's happened, you step back, but not enough before you're like, oh! You just take the hit as you step back out onto the street.
Okay, did it feel like that was coming from a barrier of some sort, or from inside the building?
It feels like you stepped forward and then you were attacked, and then you step back.
Okay. And it felt like it was because of the step forward.
The only thing that changed is you step forward.
Okay. I want to. Sorry, everyone else.
You gotta work it out.
I want to try and cast Dispel Magic on the magical effect that hit me when I stepped forward.
You want to dispel the magical effect that hit you when you moved forward.
Yes.
Read Dispel Magic.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends.
So
For
which
each spell of
creature or
4th
object
level
are
or
you
higher.
You can't just dispel.
Magical effect.
Yeah, but you've got to pick something. You can't just cast it blindly into the air, right?
Well, it says area, and he knows where the wall is.
Or what he assumes is the wall, anyway.
Yeah. Now, if that's caused by something in the centre of the building, then it's not going to work, obviously.
Yeah. Does it say area?
So choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Oh, magical effect, sorry.
Effect,
Was the
yeah.
one I was referencing.
It's- An attack isn't a magical effect, but you can try and see if it gives you anything.
Is it an attack? Well, that's why
You
we
rolled a
started-
wisdom saving throw and took damage. But you don't know what caused it. So you can definitely give it a go.
Before I try that, I'll put the ring back on and step forward again.
Cool.
I'd just like to say, like when the house, Silent Dagger even didn't take damage from the barrier touching it.
And you guys that watch, because you're all close enough to see that, you'd have seen Zagat wince a little bit in form as he stepped in and then stepped out, and then is now going to step back in again. So you put the ring back on.
Yep, let's try it.
Step in, and as you step in, nothing.
So something. I look around. Can I see anything that looks like it would be the cause of an attack? A psychic attack?
Roll
Are there
and
any kind of
investigate.
runes
You've already rolled a
or
perception check, which didn't give you anything.
Yes.
So you're looking for, roll an investigation for something specific.
15.
15. Nice. You, as you look around, you notice something. First, like as you're like investigating out, trying to use all your senses, I think something here is doing. It's odd. Like something's hit you from somewhere, you can't see anything. You start to realize that as you move and you're looking left and right, that almost like your vision blurs slightly and then resets. As you believe that, and then like stare into it a bit more, you start to see that actually this isn't the same. This isn't the same warehouse as it was before. And then you get hit by like a smell. It's like this new smells there. It's different. It's like there's some sort of like illusion or some sort of hallucination that has been placed, which is giving the outward appearance of the warehouse as normal. But you can hear sounds and you can smell stuff that you couldn't have seen or hear before. And as you move and look quickly, you can see that actually, it's almost like a hallucination is placed over the actual building, and only now, as you're looking around, you start to see it's different. As where you are at the front of this, and you've picked this up, you're now looking around. You can't, obvious from your position, see something that's blocking it, but you might need to. You are stood at the front gate, so you might need to do a bit of walking around to have a look and see. Right now, all that's happened is the kind of the facade has dropped. You can see that this warehouse is alive, that there is noise coming from inside, and there is a different smell than what you've just been.
I'm gonna step back out and head over to the group and actually relay this information.
Okay.
I got attacked, then I didn't when I tried with the ring on, and the warehouse doesn't seem right. It seems like there's some kind of illusion that's hiding what's actually happening here.
So we can only go in two at a time until we destroy whatever's causing this barrier.
What's the worst that can happen?
We all need to be in there. We can't be when others go in, otherwise we can't help.
And Zaggy, you weren't able to get the barrier to come down?
I haven't located the source yet.
Okay.
That's the thing. I don't know. Maybe I can try and get rid of the illusion on the warehouse, but I don't know if that will get rid of the barrier.
Knowing of the illusion will give you give the rest of you advantage on any investigation or perception checks to see through it, because you know what you're looking. You know you're looking at an illusion, so you know to look for kind of breaks in it now. If you want to do more checks, just for the rest of you. Now you know that there's a hallucination there. When you're rolling for it, you can see through it because you're looking for.
Someone want to try and come in with me with the other ring and see if we can find the source?
I don't know if we should go in, like, I think all of us should go, surely.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You're going to get attacked as soon as you step through those gates.
But the thing is, if just two of you go with the rings, that's the rest of us screwed. We can't get in and help you. If something happens to you inside, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, but we also don't know if the attacks will keep coming, because I stepped out right away.
It's either all or nothing for me, I think.
I mean,
That's
if
what my
if
thought
you
on it.
go in and you get attacked and then you get continuously attacked, then there's certain death, right?
It certainly feels like it.
I'll come in with you, Zaga.
I say we all go in, but that's up to everyone else.
I mean, I can do what I can to help heal you if you do take damage while in there, but I can't promise I can heal everyone and how long that can last.
Is it going to be too obvious if we come in as a group and then if we do continuously take damage that those of us who take damage leave? Will that not draw attention to us?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You guys wanted a plan, and I'm giving you the options.
The options are the two of you go in, see if you can find something to drop this shield. And the rest of us stay out, or we all go in. I mean, if you two go in and don't come out, then that's it, that's game over. At least if the rest of us are in there, we might be able to do something. I don't know. That's just my two thoughts.
Well, if that happens, when we wake up in the morning, I will host a funeral service.
I could.
But I don't want that to happen.
I could send John in with you. And see if he dies.
How strong is John?
16 AC, 24 HP.
Maybe Hector's immune and it will help him slim down.
Oh, kill you.
So, make up your minds, guys.
After looks at Van.
It's the decision.
You sure you want to go in just the two of you?
I don't like this plan, but I mean, do we have any other options? We did all that planning. We spent ages planning, and now it's come to this.
Right, it's either you two go in, see what you can do, or we all go in and we all go in. You know?
As I say, I can do what I can to help you if we do all go in, but I can't promise I can heal
I
at
get
a
that.
rate you're taking damage.
Why don't you go in, see if you take damage yourself when you go in?
Without the ring, so then he can heal himself. And then if he does take more than one set of damage, he can put the ring on to keep himself safe. Is that what you mean?
Basically, yeah, see if it is definitely that.
Or whether it's just that initial passing through the barrier that causes damage.
Pretty much.
What do you think, Mom?
Can I pass through with the ring on and then take the ring off once I'm in?
Do whatever you want. Is that what you
Yes,
want to do now?
I'll try that, yes.
Are you going alone?
No, he's going with me.
Okay. So the rest of you stand back your 30-foot range as Zaga and Von approach the opened gate.
Stay safe, guys.
I assume what you said about this being an illusion, when they pass through the barrier, we still see them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I'll remind you, this is a warehouse with a chain link fence outside. So yeah, you can see inside. You just know it's an illusion now. So if you're trying to look to see and find anything, you get advantage because essentially, you've seen behind the magic curtain, right? You know there's illusions.
You
You're
still
looking at things.
look around from outside, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can see the front. This is not. It's not concealed in any way. Just the illusion that is there, as Saga's explained, is that the illusion is to make this warehouse look as it was before, as if it's there. Nothing's happening. When Zaga was inside and was closer to it, the smell's different. There's some more sounds going on. You can tell that this is a warehouse with something inside. It's definitely some sort of illusion, but an illusion that is visual. Sound based, I don't know if I can word for that is, and smells. Like it's a full hallucination. Like inside, you can smell different, you can sound different, and you can see different. Outside, it is providing this thing. But as you look at it, then you start to pick up the differences. Cool. So Zagger and Von.
Yeah. So do we feel anything as we cross the threshold with the rings on?
With the rings on, as you walk through the gate, you don't feel anything.
And if I take the ring off while already in there?
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I thought so. Oh, fuck, where's that? That is a 21.
21 is a save, so you take... can't do maths. You take 8 points of damage.
I'm paying attention to Von at this point because I knew he was going to try this.
Yeah.
And I'm paying attention to the surroundings as well. As he, I assume, winces from some kind of damage, do I notice anything around me that could be the source of it?
Give me a perception or investigation with advantage.
It'll be investigation. And that's a 25.
25, nice. Yes, knowing and almost probably thinking, I almost that you've got the, I told you so, I knew this was going to fucking happen. Like, I wasn't wanting you for no reason. So you're watching, you see the hallucination break with the pulse of energy that comes out, and the pulse of energy resonates from if you're facing the front and the gate's here, to the right hand side inside the gate, it kind of reverberates out. So as you're looking at Von, it kind of passes directly at you as a wave, but you can see as a wave that it's coming out almost around you. So you're probably stood, if you were like just inside the gate and you turned directly right and went forward, you know that something seemed to be resonating from that direction. You can just feel it from the pulse that went out.
Do I know how far away in that direction?
No, you just know the pulse came from that direction. You know that from even looking outside the outside of the gate, though, that probably between like 30 and 50 foot is to like 50 foot would be to the edge of the fence, and then you're going into the next warehouse. So it's got to be before 50 foot if it's inside the this plot. But is it just inside the building, just outside the building? You couldn't quite be for it. All you know is the direction in which it pulsed at you from that door was more straight than it was from. It didn't come across sideways and hit you as if it was coming from inside the warehouse. It came from forwards.
I want to head in that direction.
Vaughn, what are you doing?
I'm putting the ring back on.
Okay. Just checking.
I don't know. You can keep it off. You
Keep
might
it off. You
narrow it
want
down.
understand it, yeah. Nice. So you and those that are outside, you see Von
I signal to
wince
Von
again as he hits. Yeah.
this way as well.
Nice.
Okay. We move in sneakily.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
Probably the
sneakily
best.
moving in that direction.
Okay, cool. Give me stealth checks. You two.
That is a 26, and that 20 and a 6.
Ooh.
That's a 14.
That will cover the 14. As you creep forward, you go past like on the right hand side of the door. There's a set of boxes. You kind of squeeze past them and against the fence, and make your way through. Don't make any noise though as you're doing it. And as you start to step closer and closer to, and if you probably won't remember, the warehouse itself wasn't like a complete rectangle. There was a like indent before, and there was a small alleyway. If you remember the first fight, you guys fought in the alleyway for fucking ages. There's that indent section. As you get closer towards that indent section, that first left-hand turn, you start to hear, similar to what you'd heard before, a buzz, like a very slight static or a very slight electrical charge. So you feel like you're getting closer to something.
Trying to decide if I'm close enough to just try dispelling the area.
No, I would even say, knowing you rolled 25 on investigation, right? Once you get close enough, the hallucination isn't that great around this thing. You can see that there is something there, whether it be.
I will cast a spell magic on the object.
A platform, yes. So you can see that there's either like it's almost like a large it would look like a torch, like a light to it, but there's no light coming out of it. So some kind of like platform or torch that's holding something larger within it.
It's holding something larger within it.
Like-
Maybe we can
yeah,
just move
like
the
a-
thing.
Yeah, like an orb or like a crystal, something that's radiating enough around it. If you were to look at it, what's really odd about it is that as you look at it, it's almost like how the James Bond car looked when it was invisible, when they did the
yeah.
where it's like you can see it's there, but it's almost like you're seeing the sound wave, you're seeing the pulses coming out of it, so it's blurry, so you can't quite work out what it is, but it's orb shaped, at least at the top of this torch.
Hey, Bonbon, have you still got the bag of holding?
Yes.
Pass it here.
I hand over the bag.
I try and throw the bag over the orb and snatch it up. I don't want to actually touch it.
Okay, you get the bag over the orb, but the orb is attached to a pole, so you get it over, but you can't close it to like encase it in completely, because it's like it's like trying to catch the top of a lamp. You're like, oh, I get the light bulb, but I can't get the fucking pole.
If that's not going to work, fuck it. I do just cast Dispel Magic on this orb.
Cool. That doesn't have any...
It depends on the level of the spell that this thing is sending out.
That's where we find out it's like level 9.
Yeah. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Yeah.
The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Give
On a
me
successful check, the spell ends.
give me the DC check.
So what is my spell casting ability? It's a +8. So D20. Oh, it's a 10,
10.
which is not going to be enough.
As you cast out Dispel Magic, you you feel it hit the orb, and the orb like flickers for a second, like woof. As you look around though, the hallucination is still up.
I could try it again, but that would be out of 3rd level spell slots.
Mm.
Am I breaking it?
Did we just try destroying it?
Yeah.
Can do.
Okay. What have we got here? What would be the best thing to use to try and destroy it?
Bludgeoning. Or force.
What kind of pole was holding the orb up?
Like a steel pole, essentially what would the same poles
Steel
that
pole, you say?
that would be used, that would be used to hold the torch lamps up. So it's like a fancy candelabra thing. Yeah. It's not overly thick, but it's sturdy, like garden furniture sturdiness of steel. So whatever's in it is not going to blow over in the wind, but it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like I could just cut it open, not with a rapier anyway.
Take some smashing.
Can I ask Shillelagh on my quarterstaff?
Yep.
I
And-
back up about 10 feet.
Yep.
This could be a very bad idea, but let's go for it, I guess. And I'll swing my quarterstaff at it.
Nice. One attack.
That is a 14.
14 hits. It is an inanimate object. Sort of roll a 1 and you miss the invisible orb.
That's 8 points of bludgeoning.
Damage. Nice. You both have rings on. So yeah, as you unleash down and on top crack in, you hear the sound of glass smashing. As this crack sound happens, and you then feel a pulse, but don't take any damage. Like you're almost braced for damage, but you feel a boom go out the same way that a lot of the Cynox that have hit you before go out. It's almost like sonic boom fly out as around you the hallucination just drops away. And once you can see that within, this is like a glass, almost like glass orb that was in what like a round kind of sconce thing, and you've just cracked it right at the top and smashed it. Those of you outside, as you can see Von whack down towards this thing, you see the illusion drop on the warehouse, and then you can start to hear a bit of noise. Like it's not obvious. It's not like it's like a fucking carnival. It's like bah, 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 and there's loads of noise going on. But as it falls, you notice a difference. Like the warehouse goes from looking derelict to looking cleaner to looking like there's light within inside. That the doors have been cleaned up, and then you can see that this hallucination is now fallen.
I mean, I take it you guys are going to charge in now, right?
We're going to slowly meander in.
I'll walk through the gate.
Well, I was so eager while the barrier was up. Now it's down. Oh, yeah, I'll just walk through slowly.
As you walk through the gate, can you... No, I'm joking. Yeah. You take the step in and nothing.
Okay, that's how I was tentatively walking. When I don't get hit with anything, I'll...
Yeah. So yeah, as you... So the main gate for the warehouse is here, and the guys have gone down to the right, and then it's like 15 foot in front of you is the front doors to the warehouse.
Faven and Art are coming in as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice. So you all step inside the threshold of the gate. I'm assuming you two are going to join them.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're all standing at the front doors of the warehouse. Big double wooden doors.
If I remember rightly, there were no other doors or windows except round the back where there was maybe a door. But
yeah, there was double doors on the back, which went outside, and then there was the door on the front, and that was it. Then inside was just a big warehouse.
So we might as well go through these doors then.
Yep.
Before as we're walking through, as we're looking to open the door, I'm going to cast protection from good and evil on myself.
What does that do?
Vampires.
Protects me from vampires so they get disadvantage on attack against me, and they can't charm, frighten, or possess me.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes. It's concentration. It's 10 minutes.
Do you make a cross as well?
No, I don't have a cross.
No?
No, that's not the symbol of my god.
Oh, yeah.
No, just me like invisibly or with your finger.
No, I dab as I walk through the door.
Of course.
Nice. So yeah, you cast your
Nagel
spell.
will stay at the back of the group this time. He's done being the guinea pig.
Nice. You open the doors to the warehouse. The doors open. You can choose to open one or two. It doesn't matter. You push open. As you push open, you're hit with a smell. Smell straight away of like stale meat and the smell of like a butcher without the cold. That smell of like blood and fresh cut meat is the first thing that kind of hits you as you look around. Immediately as you look, this is just the warehouse itself feels slightly different. It's light in here now. There's lights across the whole thing, where it was when you fought in here before, it was a dark warehouse. You can see right to your front there's some boxes and bags that have been stacked up neatly, and then there's a big long corridor that runs all the way down. I say corridor, it's the size of this warehouse is huge. As it runs down, there's stuff along the left hand wall, but the central like gangway is free all the way to that back door, and on the right hand side you can see there's a few doors that have been put into these what look to be like carpentered up rooms that weren't there before. There was the one office at the back before, but this was all warehouse space. What they seem to have had is there's a warehouse here and now a set of a couple of rooms here on the side. You hear as well as the doors open the scrabbling and scratching of the sounds of a few people as you move through, and as you step into the room at the far end you can just see a shadow that greets you. Well, I've been waiting for you. Would you like to roll initiative?
Nah.
No?
Before rolling initiative, Saga will yell out.
You can't say
"Are you a
before rolling
vampire?"
initiative. I gave you time, and then you stand at the back. Once I say roll initiative, ain't no
I
fucking chatting.
turn
around, mate.
to Zag and say, "Look, a duck."
Ain't no chatting. Your time for chatting was before.
I got an 18.
18.
I got a 15.
Give me 1 second. Hang on. 18. Vaughn, 15. Oof. What's your dex?
14.
Roll a d20 for me. Just straight d20.
18.
Okay, nice. Who's next? 15 to 10?
Oh, I got 17.
Ooh, damn.
The first time ever I got double figures
you
on the...
sat at the back.
I should have been at the back.
Guess
15,
I've been wasting all these rolls now.
15 to 10, no. 10 to 5?
No, I've used up all my good rolls and I got a 7.
I got 14.
Oh, 14. See, when I said 15 to 10.
Yeah, I got interrupted. Don't start.
Oh,
He missed
oh,
me.
I
He didn't
missed
ask between 20 and
that.
15.
I know, I thought that was it. You don't normally roll that
You
well.
assumed I
Yeah, I
rolled
assumed you were just rolling shit.
I got artist roll, so
Yeah, you did. Nice! So, you are here. This is La Warehouse. It
do I
is...
get to yell out, "Are you a vampire?" as a free action?
Yeah, if you want to yell that out as a free action.
Are you a vampire?
Roll a wisdom saving throw. No, I'm joking. And
We haven't started asking him about spars yet.
hang on, give me a second. I got it wrong.
You wait till I bring out my zone of truth. Then we'll get the real questions.
Oh god.
I think I left zone of truth on.
I'm
I
so
did
annoyed
not.
that dispel magic didn't work. I
I've
Say-
picked up Rock Binny, didn't I?
waste of a 3rd level spell slot.
It was.
Well,
But
you know.
it needed to be done to test it, and I guess.
Yeah, it's one of those. Like,
Yeah.
if it was a Baldur's Gate, you would have reloaded.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, what level was the
expecting to
spell
go-
on that thing?
This
Huh?
is honor mode.
What level was the spell on that thing?
How mean do you want me to be? So,
Sorry.
oh,
You
okay,
haven't
good.
decided?
It was 4th.
A 4th level spell. Okay, so I needed to roll a 15.
Well, the hallucination was a 4th level spell. The Psionic Blast was only a 3rd, so technically the Psionic Blast disappeared straight away, but the hallucination stayed up. But you two had rings on,
So
you
I
didn't
did
know.
dispel the psionic
You
blast.
did
It
dispel the
worked.
Psionic Blast. It worked, but it was whether you were going to leave it at that or try and, yeah. But it was always there just to be smashed. Also, you were
So
smashing it and making loads of
we
noise.
could have called it a success and just walked through the fucking doors. Okay.
Yeah. You also realised that the Psionic Blast went off twice, and then you were like, yeah, let's sneak around. It's like, you don't think the security system alerted the people that is there to protect?
Well,
Yeah.
if they're not coming out, then we're not worrying about them.
They don't want to come out. So
Well, we're
yes,
here
you
to tell them
see
anyway, aren't we? So-
in front of you the familiar visage of the cloaked, dark cloaked with the kind of plague-like mask in the middle of Zarkul, slightly taller than the two that are flanking him. To his side, though, the two that are flanking are without the mask. They are just in long robes. You can see on his left, to the top here, is a female, what looks to be elf, very, very pale in skin. Von, you would probably recognise this to be stepping towards a drow elf, probably a drow elf, if not, and a very similar, what's the word, race of individual on the right-hand side, who was Sylph, the man that was the rebels' other leader. Sylph himself is armed, and you can see his left arm is missing, but then on closer inspection, you can see he has like a spectral left arm, which almost looks like just a smaller version of a mage hand that is across his left arm, and his right arm is armed. And Vex is stood with a staff out there as he lines up to
Vex being the elf, I guess.
Vex and Sylph both are drow elves, the ones at top
Oh,
and bottom
okay.
here. In front and up first is Zarkul. who says, "Well, now that you're here, there is no time. Oh, sorry, there's no need for disguise." As he lifts his mask up, and as he does, you see dropping out from the mask the tentacles, purple and long, as they fall out 3 or 4 at a time. As he throws it to the floor and stands up straight. And as he stands up straight, you just see him rise and rise as his feet levitate up off the floor. He has the large collar round his cloak that is popped up now. And as he opens it up slightly, you can see the deep, deep red of his robes underneath that were concealed by his
Zaga would yell out, "I knew he was a vampire! Look, he's floating! Vampires have tentacles!"
Without a mouth, yes, you feel he's conversing with you via your brains.
Oh, we're all horribly grouped here.
You are horribly grouped here. This is wonderful for me. He starts with, as I haven't had a chance to do yet, lovely little chat, as he says, "You had so much promise, yet you turned at the first opportunity. I could have given you everything, and now I will take everything." As he says this, can you all roll intelligence saving throws, please? As you are nicely grouped up, and I have just enough space on there on 60 foot.
Does our magic ring protect us in any way or give us any advantage on this?
No, your magic ring is doing nothing for you right now.
Okay, I rolled a 15.
15.
I also rolled a 15.
Nice.
So was it
Intelligence saving throw, please. Make sure that you are aware if you have advantage on anything from any of your things you may have popped on.
It was wisdom.
Oh.
Yeah, Arta has proficiency on intelligence saving throws.
that's a
So,
shame.
Yeah, so that's a 10 for Arta.
This is intelligence. 6.
Intelligence. Right. Those that roll below a 15 take 21 points of psychic damage.
we're all gonna die!
Psychic
Jesus.
damage. Those that save take half.
So 10.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. All
Two
down
of
to
you
half,
save, right?
half health before the fight starts.
Yeah.
This is gonna go well.
But that is his go. Is he? Yes.
I
Levitates.
saved my constitution. I've got concentration on, just to clarify.
You said. Oh, you have got concentration. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, protection from good enemies.
Yeah. I wondered if you were going to lose it straight away.
No, I've still got it.
Oh, good. Good. That is a. My blast. I have to roll to recharge. That is Zarkor's go. Von, you are next. Then Arta. Then Otter.
Okay. Jesus. Right, I am going to enter. Actually, does that actually affect on the first turn? Probably doesn't, does it?
Any spells, boys and girls. Shit got real.
Okay. I am going to enter Starry Form Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to fire off. What's the different distance between them all?
Between these two it's 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 I am going to on Zarkle and what's his name?
Sith. Yep.
I am going to cast Tidal Wave
What did you say?
on that Tidal
I
Wave.
thought you said cyber wave. I was like, you making sure?
Tidal Wave.
I've never even heard of that.
He's been playing Cyberpunk, lads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Tidal Wave on them.
Tidal wave, nice. What am I needing?
So Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Get these dice out of the way for now. Lucky purple dice. Are you going to do me good? No, you're going to do me bad. So I will save for Sylph first. That is a 5 plus something, so I'm sure it's going to fail. And a 17 plus for Zarkul. 17 plus 1.
Okay, so
18 for Zarkul and a 9 for Sylph.
okay, so the save takes half damage. So that's worse. So the one that failed takes 21 damage and is knocked prone.
Ooh.
And then the one that saved takes 10 damage.
21 and not prone. Cool. Nice. He is part of laying him down, but he's not dead. He's just prone. That would be fun.
And
Oh, I've done it wrong.
where am I? Am I at the front?
You are right at the front.
Can I move around to the right? Like,
Yep.
get away from the group, get as far around those boxes there as I can.
Yeah, you can go around. You can go up to the wall if you would like.
Yes.
Cool.
Is that all just solid wall there? Yeah.
Yeah, that's this here
No
before
doors
the
or
folding
anything?
sort of stuff. There's a door here.
Okay.
But yeah, that takes you
Can I go
5, 10,
back?
15, 20, 25.
I got 35, so can I go the other side of the door?
Yeah, round the corner.
Yeah. Well, not right. Yeah. Got it.
So,
I
5, 10,
can,
15, 20,
yeah.
25, 30, 35. Yeah, you can get to there. That'll give you cover from some, not all.
Yeah.
Nice. Can you give me a perception check as well,
That's
please?
fine. You say all of us?
No, just you.
Just me?
Yeah.
That's an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Arta, you're up. Otto on deck.
So I want to move forward away from everyone else because obviously that was a bad idea before.
Yeah, how far forward?
Like center of the room to the like Von Van's side, but center of the room.
There. 30, there.
Yeah, but a bit more north.
Hey, what's your full movement? 35?
30.
30.
That
yeah.
should be 30.
Yeah, it's
if I'm
30.
going diagonal.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Shatter in the middle of all.
Nice.
Can I have saving throw, please, for Constitution?
Constitution saving throws. You can indeed. Zarkul rolls a dirty 20. Can't save. Okay. Vex rolls a 17. Oh, and Sylph rolls a 13.
Okay, so still fails, the other two pass.
Nice.
It's 3d8, so I want to use my Channel Divinity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, might as well. So Sylph takes 24, the other two take 12. Wait, no. Yeah, 3d8, yeah.
12. 12. 24.
And then... And then as a bonus action, I'm going to use Telekinetic Pull on the Mindflayer.
Nice.
Oh, hold on. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, I can't do that. They're not within range. So I'm not going to do that. It's 30, it's fine. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, that's my turn.
Nice. Ottar.
I will kind of move similar to where Arta is.
That's 25 to there. Oh, shit.
Don't stand next to me! My brain hurts and I'm in pain.
Is Sith down? So
He's prone.
it's prone.
Yeah, he's not dead. He's a bit pile around. He's not dead.
Yeah. I am gonna sort of stretch out my right hand with my ring.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to cast Hunger of Hadar.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the square between all three of them.
Yep.
So what you see is like the ceiling of the room just turns black. And just darkness falls on them. And it's opens up a gateway between the stars. The region it's a 20-foot radius circle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sphere even. It's a region infested with unknown horrors. It's a sphere of blackness and bitter cold, centered on that point. And the void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises.
Oh,
I can be heard up to 30 feet away.
dirty bastard.
So
Thankfully,
we
I
can
can't
hear
hear
the
that.
slurping.
Yeah.
No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area. Creatures fully within the area are blinded, and encounters difficult terrain. Any creature that starts a turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage, and any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acids as milky otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
Why you got to pick such a disgusting...
Is this
The
is this a
slurping
real
noises
spell?
of
Or is
milky
this from...
tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this a real spell? Or have you just like
No, this is real spell.
He's made it
taken
up.
it from something that is not PG?
Take
You've
my
been around
mil-
Alex too much.
Take my milky tentacles. Dirty bastards. What is it? But what does it actually do?
It's a 20-foot radius of difficult terrain.
That's it,
It's
right?
complete darkness. And
Oh yeah,
if you
they're all blinded.
Oh, it's, yeah.
all
So
blinded.
there's no damage
Difficult
now.
terrain.
Yeah.
No damage now, just if you start or end your turn. then
So
that's-
it's
that's
what?
all.
How far? 20
20-foot
foot.
radius.
20 foot radius.
Which is pretty big.
That's yeah. I mean, you can assume again. You guys love doing these spells. It means you can't see them either. It's mental. I know you can burn, but nobody else can. Yeah, 5, 10, 50. So it's bigger than that.
This is where we find out they can see in darkness, and I cast 120-foot diameter fog cloud.
So across that whole point to a little bit larger, and your concentration spell, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not casting it for the darkness as such.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, but yeah. Nice. Any creature. It says attack. Say it says Dex 15. Says that they roll at the beginning of the thing.
At the beginning of their turn, if they start in it, it's a 2d6 damage of cold anyway, whatever. If they end their turn in it, it's a dex save for the acid damage.
Cool. Nice. Cool. So that's darkness.
Darkness and difficult terrain.
Is that you go?
Yeah.
Nice. Darkness and difficult terrain. So starting her go. Roll your 2d6 damage.
6 points of cold.
6 points of cold damage. As, I want to do it first. So, first time what starts there. Nice. So straight up. Do I want to do that first? I think so. So you guys can't see through there, right? No one can see past that cloud. So I'm not going to move any minis
Other than that.
for the sake, other than you. But I'm still not going to move any minis. As a. Unless you in a different way, I'm going to do this way instead. As in a 20 foot, I'm going to run out of these fucking things. 20 foot square, right on the tippity top of you two. is placed, you see the floor start to blacken.
Oh, good. They can see in darkness.
As you've cast this darkness sphere out and the cold damage hits. From within you see this dark, the floor like almost seeping out, this like oily black mucus around both of your feet as these like drips and blops start to streak up in the air, almost like when them sound waves play on liquid as it moves up, as then these tentacles start whipping around. As there is this inky black tentacled, again difficult terrain that sits within on the floor right in front of you guys.
Except it's black tentacles.
Except it's black tentacles this time rather than milky ones, you dirty bastard. So the ground is difficult terrain for you guys as well, and it's all about when you start your turn or when you end your turn in there. Keep effect for the first time on a turn. Starts the turn there, yep. So when you start your turn, remind me, because we'll be doing dex saving throws.
Is there a dex saving throw for whoever cast that?
Is there a dex saving throw for whoever cast that?
Yeah, because they're ending their turn in the...
At the end of the turn, yeah.
No, she's not in the turn yet. Oh, Jesus. Let's get going. What are you on about? No, she will be. Yeah, cool. So she's in her turn, but she is going to be within that because you've cast it on quite a large area, haven't you?
And it was difficult terrain, so it's hard to get out of.
Yeah, it's not that hard to get out of though. Yeah, go on then. She'll end her turn there. Yeah, I rolled a 17.
That's the saves.
Oh, it is.
It doesn't say anything about half damage or anything.
No. Cool. Fabian, you're up.
Fabian sighs really loudly. She can't see a thing.
Yeah, you can't see a thing. Again.
Okay, can I?
We love
please-
having fights in the dark here.
Yeah. You'd think that I would have got goggles by now.
We do have goggles.
Not this level.
Not for magical darkness, because we keep putting magical darkness or fog down.
I would like to cast Ensnaring Strike at level 1. I don't need to see them to do that. It's just the next time I hit them,
Okay.
they will be thingy.
Cool.
And then I'm just gonna roll for a longbow attack at disadvantage.
Who are you attacking?
Who are you going for?
Zarkul, the big fucking octopus man.
Nice.
I beg. With disadvantage, it's 25 to hit
You
because it's got
guys
fucking
can-
that 20 with +9. That's my good one.
Sorry.
Still.
I don't roll.
Disadvantage on a 25 and 29. I mean, someone give me a fucking break. Are you kidding me? I
mean,
there's
It's on
things.
beyond. I saw the roll.
I know. But I'm just saying, I got my recharge back. I'm just like, don't want to use it. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking kill you right now, shall I? Get your net 20s out of here, slags. Sorry, strong. Fucking 25 and 29 on disadvantage.
It's
Just
done
give
it
me
with
some
crit.
No, it's not crit. Cheating.
Okay, but what do I need to do with that number then, D&D?
Look at what the roll was.
What have you rolled?
Yeah, just take the first roll. So 8 plus 4.
Okay.
Oh, plus, wait.
So I just roll the damage again. Because it was 2d8 for my
Yeah.
Yeah, so if your first d8 was 8 and your second one was 2.
Right, okay, so 10. And then...
Yeah, no, but that should only be 1, shouldn't it? You should
Yeah,
be
it's
rolling
fine.
1d8 because
Yeah.
the second one is your crit dice.
Yeah, so 8 plus 4 is 12. It should
Right.
be 12.
Okay, 12 then, please. And then that
Do you want to take
means
the 2
that-
dice now? You want to take the 8? Okay, cool. Understood.
Where's the first
I mean,
one
it's the
rolled,
first
isn't it?
roll, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, I remember that. Marking that down. Selective dice picking. That makes
And
sense.
remember that I did my ensnaring strike
Yep.
using bonus action. Can you please do a strength saving throw?
What does he say? What's his ensnaring strike say?
The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a massive thorny vines appears, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by magic vines until the spell ends.
Magic vines.
A large or larger creature has advantage.
Cool. That's a strength. He's not very strong.
Are you
That's
picking the
a
first or
19.
second die?
I'm picking the advantage down that rolled. 19.
And I have a second attack.
Yes.
So let's try this again then, shall we? So that is 21 to hit.
Nah, calling us off.
It really
You guys are getting mind blasted again. You are dying this next round. I'm calling it. This is
You
bullshit.
gotta remember, Ken does a +9 to attacks.
Ah, +9? That doesn't equal 20s every time.
I mean, no, it's just a 12.
And that is 7.
Cool.
Seven.
I like level 5. It's fun.
Yeah, it just is so broken. It's mental. It defies logic. The amount of above 20 rolls you guys get at level 5 defies logic. That was just four
It's a
four
lot
back-to-back
of 20 plus
rolls
attack.
on D&D Beyond that rolled above 20 with a 9, which means you're just never rolling below 10. You guys just never roll below 10, ever.
Whereas I got a 7 for my initiative.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about initiative? Jesus Christ.
I rolled a 12.
I rolled
you
a
doing?
6 for my save against Mind Blast.
Yeah, I know. I rolled a 6 to recharge it, so fuck you guys. I wasn't going to use it again because I thought it was out of order, but I fucking don't care.
It was only
I
7.
think it might be out.
Yeah, I've got a 7. That's your second
Yeah, that's me.
bonus action.
No, that was my spell.
Are you staying where you are? Oh, yeah, it was in central. Right.
Could I move? Go north a little bit behind the boxes.
Yeah, you can crouch on there for some additional cover.
Can I
so-
still open them? They're not like obstructing my view or anything.
No, you get so you can still you're not fully covered.
You're
so
pretty fucking tall, by the way.
yeah, that's all. Yeah, essentially it gives you like half cover, so you get a bonus to your AC.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And that's the end of my go. Thank you.
Nice.
John's out, by the way. He was out before. Do you remember?
Okay.
Otherwise, I can do a bonus to call him, but I thought he was out.
No, it's fine.
Pick up John. Is it whenever your guys go?
Yeah.
That's 8 points of cold.
Oh, if he's getting up, that's half his movement as well,
So
right?
it's moving at a difficult terrain. Yeah, it is. So I'm not going to do it. Thank the fucking Lord. Otar does a 17 hit.
No.
Cutting words. Ah.
You already called it!
No.
Ha! You've used it! Let's go, maybe! Let's go! He's wasted
He said-
cutting words!
He said no before I called
No,
it,
you didn't.
So I already knew the result.
You fucking-
No, because I've got my shield, remember, so I'm 18.
Oh, yeah, you got your shield, have you? Oh, yeah, I see, fucking.
I use
fine.
cutting
Girls
words
are
if you
taking
want.
shots.
I don't mind.
No, it's fine.
Do you want me to use up the cutting words?
No, it's fine. You guys carry on cheating. It's fine. We'll all enjoy
No.
it.
I'll use it if you want me to use
It's
it.
fine.
because
If you guys want to take the
I
highest rolls every time and just, when you call stuff out, call it, it's fine. We'll just.
I'm
it's fine.
asking you if you want me to use it.
No, I'm going to use Mind Blast next time, so be prepared.
Okay.
You miss. You see a purple, what looks to be almost like an Eldritch Blast of like purple energy, shoot out towards the tentacles, but miss. So he's finishing his go within there with a dex
Is it similar
save.
to that, the gloves thing that happened?
I ain't
Is it similar
fucking
to
telling you anything, mate. His dex save is a 19.
that? Yeah, that's it.
That's very high.
Zaga, you're up.
Yeah, it's an extremely high save there.
He's got a very good dex save mod for standing still. Everyone Gets 50 HP.
What does Saga want to do? I've been thinking about it, and there's not a great deal to do at the moment with all the darkness and everything.
Yeah, you think that, yet somehow everyone's taking damage. Look in the door.
Zaga
There's
is
nothing
going
inside the door.
to, if in doubt, cast Dissonant Whispers.
How far is that? What was the range on that?
It is 60. I might need to move up.
Might need to. Who are you trying to cast it on?
That's what I'm trying to decide.
You need to get up around here.
Yeah, I'll move up to there.
You need to put a concentration ring on me and whoever cast the tentacles.
That was... Actually, I don't know who that was.
No one
There
does.
is,
You can't see who cast it. There's darkness in there.
well, initiative order is dictates.
And also, he can see who cast it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. But you lot can't see who cast it, and he hasn't told you.
I am going to cast...
The one on our right.
I don't know why you think this is going to work for you, guys. Antagonising me is never going to end well for you. I'll TPK you, and I'll go to just having fun times.
I'm being so polite. Can you just remember that when you're killing everybody?
I don't give a shit. Everyone's dying. Everyone's dying. Right, what are you doing?
Dissonant Whispers on Vex, please.
Good choice.
Wisdom saving throw.
How much is it high wisdom?
Probably.
That is a 17.
Is a save, but you still take half damage. So that will be 4 points of whatever damage that is. Psychic.
Psychic. Nice. Dun, dun, dun,
Bonus actions. No. Can I move back? However far I can move back.
How much your full movement?
30.
Oh, you did.
Did she succeed on a con saving throw for the concentration?
For the Dissonant Whispers. It was so
took
weak,
damage.
I just decided she didn't need to do it. It's pointless. Yeah, she did. She rolled a 17.
Nice.
You done?
Yeah, no bonus action. Can't fucking see anybody, so.
Von. You hear like a blood-curdling scream. A scream, like the crying out, maybe something you missed earlier before. The crying out of someone, a humanoid of some sort, screaming and crying out in pain, and then the cracking of bones and snapping of things from the room right next to where you are standing.
Fantastic.
And we are round to the top. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna eat your motherfucking brains.
Wait, he can see.
Don't need to
He's
see.
immune to blindness.
Who can see?
The vampire.
Do you have to be able to see in an area to send out a cone? Not
Well,
necessarily.
if he can't see the area, then how can he see where he's aiming?
We really want to play this game, do we? After you guys, I'm definitely
I'm
doing
just
it now.
asking.
Intelligence save from everybody, please. Thanks, Atta.
Brilliant.
Counter spell.
Counter spell.
Oh, okay.
It's not a spell. Good use of your counter spell.
19.
Oh, yes. 18.
It's not a spell.
It's not a spell.
12.
I think I rolled, but I didn't pay attention because it was down a spell and then it wasn't a spell. 8.
8 is a fail. Oh, no. Now, do
Say
I?
intelligence.
It's intelligent, yeah.
17.
So, of course, you got 17. Hope you marked off for your reaction. And your counter spell slot.
Yeah, I have.
You guys are so lucky. I should so cheat because you deserve it beyond belief by only rolling 14 damage. So 14 for a fail, 7 for a succeed.
It's 15 DC.
15 DC, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I need contact from you two that have got con circles as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's a fail. I got a 5.
Protection.
Oh,
of
you mean you're
good
not protected
evil
from
is
good and evil
gone.
anymore?
No.
That's
So
a
I guess
shame.
I'll have to use another concentration spell. Oh no.
Oh no, no! I'll keep the circle out. What's that? What you roll? 35 or something?
36. No, I got a nat one.
Oh, that's a real shame. It's a crying. Some would say it's a crying shame.
Oh, we can see again.
Not me. Get out of here, you skanky holes.
Oh, that might change what I do.
Had moved back slightly.
How's
But not
how's
enough to
everyone
go.
looking on the?
Really fucked up.
Yeah, pretty fucked up.
Oh, pretty fucked up.
Oh, did you take your? Oh no.
It's on you. Nice. That's all they can do, funnily enough, because it's a big boy spell. Big boy action even. Von, you're up.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
sorry, hang on, sorry.
am-
He was there. Because he needed half movement. Half of half. Which doesn't amount to much.
I am going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Oh.
So
See, I told you guys we needed a healer.
healing energy radiates from me in an aura with 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, it moves with me, centered on me, and I can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including myself, to regain 2d6 hit points.
Nice. So yours on you, right?
Yes,
And that's concentration again.
and that's concentration.
Oh. Keep a stack of these bad boys out. Insurrection
and
and spell.
I think I'm actually going to use it on myself for now because I am very, very weak.
Art sees this and does a thumbs up. He's like, "You're learning."
That's not a very good roll. It's better than nothing.
Some health is better than no health.
And I also shout out. Can I shout out saying there's something in the room next to me?
You can indeed.
And yes. Then I will. Is that another door the other side of me?
No. Oh yeah, here it is, yeah.
Okay. And it sounded like it was coming from the door the other side. of
It
me,
definitely
not
sounded
that
like it was coming from this room.
side. Okay.
This is one big room,
Yeah. Okay.
but and this is a door. But not necessarily to that.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
You're gonna stay where you are. Good call. Arta, you are up. Can you roll a dexterity saving throw, please?
That is 17.
17 is a success. Someone does read. Nice. Oh, sorry. Hang on. This is a long spell and it didn't all load. I just want to check it. Cool. No, you succeed, and you don't take any. Do nothing for a half. Congratulations.
First things first, I'm going to use level 3 spell slot, my first level 3 spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word as a bonus action.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Can I see Arthur? Can I see in that aura there?
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
that's. It's
I am
full
going
zero.
to give the thumbs back up to Arthur, saying you're also learning.
Everyone heals 7 points of damage.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Betsy.
Okay, and then I'm going to move outside of this this old thing.
The inky black hole.
Yeah. Hold on.
You lose. So it's 10 foot to go. It's that one square.
Yeah,
you're in.
I'm doing how far my cantrips can get because
Oh, yeah, cool.
obviously I've used a spell. Okay, that is 60 foot. That's fine then. So can I move into the corner bit? So towards Von.
Yep. How far back?
So like that diagonally to do that. So that's 10.
Yeah.
Then one more,
Yeah.
and then a vowel, a up. No,
Don't
left.
assume.
Left.
Left's not there.
Left.
Forward.
Towards the bad guys.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that's 15. Then diagonally up towards them, towards that wall.
Yeah.
So that's 20. And then 2 more towards them.
I mean, you could have just said you moved towards them. You made that incredibly difficult, which annoys me more. So, good luck.
Okay.
Good
and
luck.
Then I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the one who's concentrating.
Your production for good and evil failed, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's a shame. Told it on which one?
Now
Sorry.
acceptable to vampires.
It's fine. I've got another 3 spell slot that I'm gonna bring out soon if I live.
Who are you doing again? Sorry.
The one who Otter has pointed out is concentrating.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What was the roll? I wasn't listening.
I didn't tell you. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
He's pretty good at wisdoms.
Wisdom.
Yeah, this might be a bad idea, but we'll roll it.
Oh god, that is a 9.
That is a fail, and
That's
that is 2d12 necrotic damage. Thank
See,
you.
guys, sometimes it's fun to roll below 10s. You should try it sometimes.
I just need to find my d12s. Bear with me. Seriously, where have I got it?
Don't worry, just try 6s.
That is 15 points of necrotic damage, please.
Necrotic damage. Nice. Let's not use that dice again. Oh, she fails on the concentration. Yeah, she doesn't have a plus to it. Fails on the inky web. The black seeping inky tentacles seep into and disappear.
Not the
down
milky
to the racks.
tentacles,
Not the
to
milky ones.
clarify.
Milky ones also are gone though, just in case you were.
I've used my action. I've used my bonus action. That's me done. Yeah, that's me done.
Otar, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on. Is it Sylph you call him?
Sylph, yeah.
I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on him for bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna move back 30 feet.
Yep.
And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Nice.
A D10.
Him, yeah.
So that'll be 9 points of damage.
Do you not have
So
to
I
roll
get
hit?
3. Sorry?
You got rolled hit.
Oh, sorry, yes, I did.
Okay. I mean, I don't have to bring it up every week, man. But it's getting ridiculous now. You're just rolling damage.
13 plus 7, that's 30, 20.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, it's over 20. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Was it dirty 20?
Yeah, 13 plus 7.
Wait, so can I just roll damage from now on?
Nah, yeah, I'll roll damage from now on as well. I've got another Mind Blast, funny enough.
I think I'll roll just to hit at this point.
Ooh. No, it's going to use its reaction to parry that. It adds 3 to its AC, so yeah, it just means it. So it's going to reaction to use its hand comes up His arm comes up.
The spectral arm.
Yeah, spectral arm, and just like deflects off one of the Eldritch Blast.
One of them.
Yeah. They're each attacks, right?
I have to roll twice for it. For each one.
I thought you did.
Who's that?
Pretty sure you do. I mean, I'm pretty sure I remember. Eldritch Blast. Count 2, right? Beam of crackling energy.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing people roll multiple from. So yeah, first one he deflects, but he uses up his reaction.
Okay, so the next one's 4 + 7, so that'll be 11.
That does not hit. Nice. And you run away?
Yeah, I've done everything I can.
I keep putting on the wrong names. Cool. Nice. Vex is up. You guys have really fucking gone for it. So many of these spells are real jank. Nice. Okay. Concentration spell is gone. And she is going to disappear. As an invisibility spell is cast. Cool. Which means she is concentrating. But yes, as you look up towards Vex, she just disappears out. Which is all she can
As she does that, I shout as a free action. Oh, running away again?
You were being so nice to her, and now you're gonna die. Faywin, you're up. So I'm leaving that marker up there, but yeah, essentially she can't disappear.
So I want to cast Hunter's Mark on the Tentacle Man
Yep.
at level 1, and then 18 to hit.
18 hits. Did I write that down right? Yep.
Yay! Okay, brilliant. So 2 plus. Okay, so 9 points of damage.
9. Yep.
And then I'm going to use my second attack. I'm going to get John involved.
Yep.
John is in the form of a pigeon.
Jump. Yep.
And 17 to hit.
How far can he move?
60 feet
Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, he can get up to him. But he can't. That's it. 60 gets him right into the face of Zarkul.
Can he attack him at that?
Yeah, you can attack him, but you can't get away.
Yeah. So it's 4, 6, 10.
10 does not hit. Oh, did you roll to attack?
Yeah, I rolled already.
What'd you roll? If I can do the burn here.
17 to hit. No, I said it already. 17 to hit. And then you asked me about how far I could fly, and I said 16.
Oh, okay.
17 to hit, and then 10 damage.
10 damage, nice. Nice hit. The
Good
little
job.
spectral pigeon gets in there and claws him.
And he flies by as well, so he can't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He can't fly by because
He
he's
can't
run out of-
run away.
He's run out of-
Oh, right. Oh, fuck.
He's got
Yeah.
no. Yeah, he's got no move.
That's what I was
Oh, shit.
saying. Wow, John heard
Only a
that.
ghost bird.
John remembers that. Let's be honest. Don't give a shit about that.
Just see it at the corner of your eye, a little black box come up
Yeah.
that says John will remember this.
John will remember this.
Hector giggles in my pocket.
Be like Pikachu when he just won't go back in the ball. Next time you command him, I'll roll a dice to decide whether he does it or not.
Am I allowed to say something as like
If you want, it's reaction, yeah.
I wanted to use the amulet thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
You know me and Bob about Vex. So I just want to say, like, Vex, you don't have to do this. be with us. No, something eloquent.
A weird
Yeah,
elf
yeah.
thruple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You set out to Vex. That's your go. Up next is my boy. My boy who has been knocked over and fucked around and is not going to make it anywhere near fucking anybody.
He got knocked down, but he got back up
He
again.
did.
You're never going to keep him down.
That didn't sound like Zaga.
He's going to need to break it, isn't he? Yeah. So he's going to move to here. And it's going to, as his spectral hand comes around again, you see it this time as he, like the Mr. Fantastic, the spectral hand like spins around, and as it elongates out, almost like a shotgun, just fires out this bolt towards you, Otter. Oh, for the love of Jesus, please let this one. That is a 19.
Cutting words. There we go.
Oh, cutting words. Oh. You got to roll.
I rolled a 1, so that makes it an 18, which I think still hits him.
It does.
That makes up for the last one. There you go.
Can you roll a Constitution saving throw? No, sorry, a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Can I just ask, is this to be charmed or frightened?
It is not.
Okay.
So you take 8 points of force damage.
That'll be a 16.
16.
Yeah, I rolled a 12 and I got a +5.
Okay, cool. Nice. Cool. You resist the effect.
Sorry,
but you
what damage did it take?
8 points of damage.
8.
Movement and action. Got another bomb. Cool. Zaga, you're up.
Sorry, I'm gonna have a concentration for my hunter's mark.
Who was Hunter's marked?
Zarkle.
Didn't believe it.
Thank you. Just so you know.
Zaga is going to try something new.
Nah, don't bother. Just do
Uh,
distant whispers and roll.
I want to cast Slow, which is a 40-foot cube.
Right.
I want it to capture
40-foot cube.
Zarkle and Sylph and not capture Arta over there.
That ain't gonna work.
So where can I position it? A 40-foot cube
Oh, it might just...
that will capture Sylph and Zarkle, but not Arta.
40-foot cube. Are you sure about that?
Is this your final answer?
It is a 40-foot cube.
What does that mean?
That 40-foot right, like sort of
40
thing, isn't it?
foot width
Cubes.
and height.
Yeah, that's what I thought in one section, right?
Yeah, so every measurement is 40 foot.
Fucking hell, it's giant. What
Pretty
level is
big.
this? It's fucking huge, right?
It's pretty fucking big.
Yeah, it's like way bigger than that. You'd have to put it like right on the edge. And then it's got an
Right,
extra
and it
bit
would
of
still
tent.
go
It would go
backwards
back
some as
because
well,
it's
wouldn't
bigger.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine, we'll do it there. So everyone within that needs to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
I know.
What a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom they're good at, I know. I wonder if Vex is in there.
I
Is
wonder.
that a constant effect or a singular effect?
It's a concentration spell, so.
No, as in, does it
Stays
apply
up.
to the area or does it
Oh,
apply
no,
to
no.
people within
It,
the
it
area?
only applies to the area I'm casting.
So it applies to the area, not the people.
Yeah.
It applies to 6 creatures
Okay,
within
that-
a 40-foot cube range.
That's fine. I was just wondering because I may be planning to move into.
Oh, yeah,
The
you
front
can
lines in a
move
moment.
into there and it won't affect you.
Cool. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Save for. Oh, you motherfucker. This poor guy. One was a 12,
Fail.
and the other one was above a 20.
save. Vex wasn't in there, I guess, in the cube.
No.
Okay, the fail is slowed, so his speed is halved. He takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and he can't use reactions. On his turn, he can use either an action or bonus action, not both. And he can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during his turn, regardless of abilities or magic items. So slow's pretty powerful when it hits.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, I'm concentrating on that.
Yeah.
I
I've
will
run out of
move-
concentration things, you guys are.
Yeah, I'll
Concentrate so
move back
hard.
as far as I can move back.
You can go right to the door on 15.
Yep. And then with a bonus action, I shall give Bardic Inspiration to Arta.
Cool.
I'll tell him I was really impressed by his ability to heal people.
What? Just remind me, because I always forget. What does Bardic Inspiration do?
It gives you a D8, which you can add to attack rolls.
Okay, not planning to do any of them.
I think spell attack roll. No, not spell attack roll. Spell damage you can add it to, or
Oh.
healing. You can magic healing. You can add it to.
No, I'm gonna use my last spell slot for last level 3 spell slot for something else.
I mean, you've got it for like.
Yeah, no, I'm
Ages,
fine. I'm
so-
just pissed
You can
off.
keep it for later.
It's being funny. Nice. That's your go?
Will be my go.
Holy fucking. Nice. Up next is not quite at the top of the round. The door next to Von swings open. Although Von, you are around the corner from it. As stepping out, I don't quite have the right miniature for it, so it's not a mix of things. No, we'll use this one again.
It's a vampire.
It's a vampire! Stepping out is... Oh, I did have one, but I don't know what I've done with it. We'll use this... No, we'll use that. We'll use his old model. Stepping out, you can hear, and Von, you hear as the door opens, stepping out, just like... still panting and kind of moaning. And anyone as you see now, you see like what can only be described as like half
been palmed
formed. There's like tentacles coming out of the mouth, but you can see the horn. So like one side of the head is red, and there's a horn that comes up and round. But then on the right side and on the front left side, there's like one large tentacle, and you can see the eyes. One eye is like a pearly orange, and the other one is a deep red. The tail that runs out the back looks to be that of a tiefling. As they kind of crutch out, you can see that they're slightly larger than they would be as well, almost Hunchback of Notre Dame style, but skinnier and more elongated as their body is cracking and larger. And as they come out, you just hear this whine. It sounds somewhere between like a deep cry and a growl. As another enemy has entered the field.
Fantastic. As if we weren't getting fucked up enough.
Well, you know,
Is it really okay?
it is actually quite disgusting. It's like half tiefling, half mindflayer.
Is it Lilith?
Some would say it might be Lilith. As
Bit of a ceramorphosis there, huh?
there it is. 5, 10. It comes out, smells, and looks up to see Arta stood against the wall and just charges towards it with its hands. It's going to try and hit you with its tentacles, which is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it might do. And then that is a 1 on a d10 is a 1, isn't it? That is 8 points of psychic damage. I thought it wasn't psychic damage.
Raffle Storm.
Nice, you roll for storm and you are grappled.
Raffle Storm. Still.
Roll for storm.
Dex saving throw, please.
17.
Saves, take half damage.
Nice.
5 points of lightning damage, please.
Lightning.
Yeah.
Nice. You strike with the Wrath of the Storm as this creature grabs and holds you. Can you roll a intelligence?
Oh, does that stop me
Save
being
throw.
grappled? 'Cause it took damage, or not?
No.
I don't
Roll
think it
intelligence
would,
saving
but I
throw.
could have.
No, because it wasn't finished, so we're like backwards and forwards on what's going on. You need to roll intelligence saving throw as well.
Nat 20.
Nice. You are safe on the effect, but you are still grappled. But that's it. As you're there, as behind is what happened is she's come in and just hit you with the tentacles. There's one's wrapped across your neck, one's wrapped across your head. As they're pulling back, you've set off the wrath of the storm and managed to hold off from any other effects. But you are grappled by this beast. As we are back to the top, and Zarkul. What does Zarkul want to do? Cool. Can 10 foot. Can Otar and Zaga please roll a wisdom saving throw, please?
Is this for Charmed or Frightened?
This is for no.
Is John safe?
I am going to use my cloak's reaction to
Yep.
impose disadvantage.
On your saving throw. I mean, you can give yourself disadvantage on saving throw if you'd like, but
No, on an attack or ability check made against you that relies on sight. Is that one of the? What this
no,
is?
because it's a saving
Okay.
throw. If it's a spell attack against you, that's when you can use it, or something else. But this
It doesn't
is
say ability check made against me.
There's no dice roll against us.
there's no.
so it's
I'm not
just
rolling
a
anything.
saving
You're
throw.
rolling. Yeah.
Right, okay, no, fair enough. I
Yeah.
just wasn't sure.
I mean, you've called it, so if you want to give, give yourself disadvantage. But no,
I don't need
disadvantage.
disadvantage. I've rolled a 6.
So wisdom,
Fail. Wisdom, yes.
15, 11 plus
15 meets it, beats it. 15 is the spell save for Zarkul. So yeah, Otter, you save. Zaga, you are hit with a wave. You're hit with a wave as well, Otter, but you managed to save it off. A disorientating blast kind of hits you, where you just kind of have to steady yourself and settle a little bit. And as you come around and you look at the battlefield, you're just trying to piece together what's going on. You feel yourself to be a little confused. And we will deal with that at the start of your
Does that affect
turn.
my concentration?
It doesn't. There's no damage at the moment, so there is nothing to affect your concentration. The start of your turn, you will need to roll, but we will get to that on the side of the turn. Yes. Nice. That is their go. I kind of want to be invisible, but I'm not going to do it. Let's just going to stay next to them. No. You're going to stay within the range of the stupid bird, but it's going to move a bit further forward, just because there's some delectable stuff happening. I think he wants to see.
Is he
the brains
still
begin.
held by the ensnaring strike, or is that someone else?
No.
Yes,
It didn't hit, did it? It didn't.
Did it?
No, it didn't.
It was like the first round of combat. So I
Yeah.
imagine
That
it
was
like 8 rolls.
that was on Vex, I think.
Oh, was that on Vex?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was on.
No,
Oh,
it was on
it's
someone, but I don't
possible.
think it didn't hit because no one got given a grapple or thing. So
No, Kins did. Oh no, that was the hack.
yeah,
The
it was the actual. Yeah, it was the hit. Very well, I didn't think the actual bit.
No, the first
Well,
one
yeah,
did. It did hit.
it saved
Oh, did it
half
save
the
that
I
one?
think it
Yeah,
saved.
no, my bad.
I
My
think it
bad.
saved.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it didn't
Sorry,
save, then I should have been told to put one on. And I
Well,
should-
it's irrelevant.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's gone now. It's gone now. Von, you're up.
Okay. So, how far is everyone on our side from me?
Over here, if I've done 15 from Faywin, then a bit further for everyone else. And then 20 from Arta, 15 from the Lilla Mindflayer.
Okay, I am going to. use my bonus action for the aura on. Who do I go with? I'm gonna give it to Otar.
Otar?
You actually fucking kidding me? Yeah, that's only 2 health back. I rolled 2 1s and the 2 d6s.
Every little helps.
If it all helps. It's a real shame when that happens. Oh, I didn't roll for my mind.
And
blast
then
reach.
I'm going to step out and seeing this thing grappling Arta,
Yep.
going to fire a guiding bolt at that one.
Nice. Roll your attack.
That's a 24 to hit.
Definitely hits.
That's 15 radiant damage.
Jesus, big hit. Nice. You see the damage as you fire into the bolt, and the back just sizzles when the beast, as it's growing out, is like ripping through their armor and clothes that are on there. So you feel like they're not that well defended. You obviously smashed it with a 24, whatever. But yeah, you can see as you destroy.
Does that affect the grapple at all?
Oh, yeah.
I had a thing. I don't think
You had a thing.
I did a quick Google to how to escape the grapple, and it's like basically says I got to win a contest or push it away.
Yeah. You got, well, it can hold on.
But that might be
Grapple,
depending on
it
if someone
gives-
else helps.
Occasionally, I'll send effect. Oh yeah, no, it's only if it's moved away. But no, I tend to roll concentration checks for grapples
okay.
anyway, so
That's fine. That makes life easier.
yeah, it does. Because grapples a bit.
And then can I step back into that corner again?
Of course you can. Absolutely was. So yeah, as you fire out, this thing just like, and you feel the slappy tentacles whip your face out, but they're no longer holding onto you. They're still around your body, but not holding you. You're not grappled. And it's your turn.
Can I please ask you to make a strength saving throw?
Who are you attacking? So I know who is rolling strength saving.
The creature next to me.
The Mindflayer. That is a 15.
Meets it, beats it? Question mark.
Yes.
Yeah,
It needs to make 15.
Yeah, it needs to make 15,
The DC was 15.
15. Yeah. So it means it beats it.
Fuck. Okay, what do I want to do here? Do I just do what I was going to do anyway? How's it looking?
The beast. It's looking well bloodied. It definitely came out as a weaker individual than the rest of this party.
Okay, cool. At this moment, you hear like almost like the sound of angels descending from above, and
Dwarf angels.
exactly like that. Yeah, no, exactly like that. And in a 15-foot radius around me, spectral, angelic fae with the face of Arta appear. I designate our team as not being attacked by it, and any creatures within it have their speed halved. When a creature enters the area for the first time, which I would assume because I've done the spell, question mark, or not, I don't know.
It doesn't. It's loads of these spells.
Okay,
shoot
that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. When they start their turn there, they must make wisdom saving throws, and they will take damage if they fail. And that's it. So just to clarify, so it's only if they enter it or they start their turn then.
Yeah, if they enter it or they start the turn. Yeah.
Okay,
Spiritual
cool,
guardians, right?
Yeah.
I didn't
If
realize
they
it was-
enter it, so if you move and it
moves with you.
space because you
Well,
moved,
that's
it
what
doesn't-
it doesn't count. Yeah, no, exactly. They have to enter it. It's
They
not
have to
me
enter it, yeah,
running
you can't
towards
move
them.
into
Yeah,
it,
that's
yeah.
what I thought. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's fine. So
Yeah,
we'll do
so it's
that.
15 foot.
It's concentration, but I know you don't have any more things, so we'll just remember.
I'll put one on you. I can remember for my people. 15 foot though, from 15 foot from you, or is it 15 foot around?
Radius.
That is Distance of
Yeah,
15
it's level 3, isn't it?
Oh,
Does that
okay.
does that catch Sylph in it as well?
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah.
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 Yeah, catch stealth.
That's what I mean, it's-
So
it's
basically, the plan
wild.
was to move in the middle of everyone,
Yeah.
and then if the invisible person started their turn in there, they take damage as well.
That's
But obviously, I'm not going to move because I'll take an attack of opportunity, and I'm relatively low on health.
cool. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't realize it had such a wide effect range. That's pretty sweet. Cool. That's your go. Ottar, you are up.
Can I move within 15 feet of Sylph?
What's your full movement?
30.
Within 15 foot.
Yeah, so can I get...
Yeah, you can get.
Like directly in front of him, but 15 feet back.
Yeah.
Okay, can you make a strength saving throw?
Yeah. What did that slow say about? Did it say anything about strength saving throws?
Nothing about strength saving throws.
I got on that one.
Sweet. So I'm using lightning blow, so I get to pull him up to 10 feet towards me.
Yep.
And if he reaches within 5 feet of me, he takes 2d8 lightning damage.
Cool.
That's 8 points of lightning damage.
8 points. Nice. Is that you up?
Yeah, that'll be me.
Nice. Oh. I was gonna try to kill you, but I'm not sure now.
Do it.
No, that's something really, really cool, but not quite positioned. Not quite positioned the way I would like to be positioned for it.
Eat me.
Take me down, boy. No. Yeah, you guys have positioned yourself pretty well. I like it.
It was one thing we said in our plan.
Was it?
Stand far away! No, everyone just stood away from you. It was like, stand away from Zaga.
I want to say as a free action as I'm looking like directly into the eyes. I can't wait to see the life drain from your eyes.
Who's got what up that is useful?
Whose go was it, by the way?
It's my go. Oh, well, it's the invisible person's go. I just need to work out.
Okay. Let's hope they don't come within 15 feet of me, eh?
Yeah, everything's got to be balanced now.
Oh, were they slowed by the big square?
No, they weren't in it.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, no, they weren't. Oh, we don't know. Suppose you had to select them, didn't you? So if you couldn't see them, you don't know.
No, they didn't need to be selected. I didn't need to be able to see them. They just needed
need to be
within
in
the
that
cube,
area.
But I think she was behind it because there was no saving throw from it. So
Such a bitch of a... Such a bitchin' bitch. Bitch hole. Fine, I'm just going to do it. Faywin.
Oh.
I know, you're lucky though. As from, seemingly as you're looking out from seemingly nowhere, you are hit with a bolt of like purple force damage.
oh, sorry. Before we go any further, can I clarify? With confusion, can I still take reactions?
I don't.
Just in case the cutting words opportunity comes up.
No, you can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of his turn.
Okay, fine.
I thought I read it. Yeah, you take 4 points of force damage from this purple bolt that comes flying out towards you from somewhere within this room. It hit straight away. There was no roll to hit because it is a magic missile.
Is that a spell? Because doesn't invisibility end on a spell?
Invisibility ends in the spell, yeah.
Ooh, she got greater invisibility.
Oh, damn, motherfucker! Suck it, you invisible shithead.
I'll wait till I get there.
You ain't getting
In
shit.
my head,
Run around invisible for ages.
telepathically, if that was you, Vex, little bitch,
She
I'm
says
going for it.
back.
I don't want to be friends with her.
She sends back. You shouldn't have come. I told you not to come. Fabian, you're up.
Hey,
Okay.
tell her back your mama.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. Thank you. Does that mean that I've now lost concentration because I got hit?
Roll a concentration check. Sorry, I'm supposed to do it.
9.
That is a fail, so you do not have Hunter's Mark up.
You can recast.
I actually am going to recast it.
How far do you need to be for it?
60, wasn't it?
Within range, 90 foot.
Oh, 90.
Listen,
Easy.
especially I'm a shagger. Okay, I've,
You got to use bonus action here, which is now more useful than it was before.
yeah. And then I'm still going for that's on Zarkor again. And it's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
So, so it's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get Big John Boy involved.
Yep.
Big John.
Big John.
Big Johnny.
And he's right there, so you think he's got movement this time.
He fucking hasn't got anything this time. He's rolled an 11 to hit.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
He just squawks at him instead.
Nice. You can see with that hit as it lands, almost Zarkor's feet touch down from his levitation position as he looks incredibly weak.
Die, bitch.
That is my boy up next. So go through this slow with me. I can just do one thing, right?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch with slow. Speed is halved, -2 to AC, and Dex saving throws. No reactions. You can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. You can only make one attack. And if you cast a spell with a casting time of one action, I roll a d20, and on an 11 or higher, it won't take place until your next turn.
Jesus.
Fuck you.
Which one's this, by the way?
Slow.
Slow.
Oh,
Note it down for later.
that'll be 3d8.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
My little
Oh yeah.
my little chibi-headed
Nice.
arters with wings,
Yeah.
because I got chibi heads in my mind.
Oh my god, that's such a disturbing image.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chibi arters.
16 points of radiant
16
damage.
points of radiant damage.
2 5s and a 6. Yeah.
Does no
Radiant
damage. I've just decided he's immune to radiant damage. I still can't believe that's 15 foot.
I'm radiant.
It's a 15 foot though, if you think about it. It's not really 15 on an angle. He's dead. He goes
His
down.
leg's
As
still in.
he-
They're just chewing at his leg.
I'm no longer
Ready.
concentrating then.
Slow. You're no longer concentrating.
And you just see his soul rise up out of his body
Oh, he was
and into my eyes. And I sort of say over his body, "I told you I was going to see the life gen out of your eyes."
And he says from the grave, "Yeah, but you didn't do it, you little bitch."
I wave towards Otter and I'm like, you can thank me later.
I just give out to
Kill you guys so hard. Zaga, roll a d10.
Let's find out what this confusion does. Is a 3.
3. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. That's boring.
Okay. Do I do anything else? Do I get a chance to end this?
The creature doesn't move or take wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom. Oh, fuck's sake, wisdom. Is a 10.
That does not save. My favourite thing to do is just let you guys not do anything. Is that weird? I enjoy it so much being like, you can't do anything this guy. It's become a little sick, perverted joy of mine.
What is the save for that?
15. All of Zarkul's spells are a DC 15 save.
Oh, it's 15? That's pussy shit. Mine's all 16.
Yeah, but you also can't do shit, so how about you shut the fuck
And
up?
yeah, you also failed. You're sat
Sit
there looking
down.
at the sky. You're kind of wondering what you're gonna have for dinner.
Because it's Lilith's
talking
turn.
to
Oh,
myself.
so it's the Lila Mindflayer's turn, so I'm assuming she takes damage.
Let me do me D8. Oh shit! Hold
How
on.
many D8s?
I've just realised something.
You were cheating.
Yeah, I was.
I knew it.
It didn't bloody say. There was a saving throw on what's his face.
One more.
There was a saving throw on the guy who's downed.
How was I saving throw? Oh, to get hit.
Yeah.
Retcon. I was gonna say that's mental just to take that damage straight off. The
Yeah, no, because usually on the spells they've got a in bold when it says they have to make a saving throw, but there's not in this
does.
bloody description.
bat. What's the roll? Dex.
Wisdom.
Wisdom +4. Oh, where's my little tower? Where's my little tower? What's the save?
And will 15.
15 with a +4, so I got to roll 11.
Yeah. And just to clarify, because I forgot, I would have used the.
Is
bonus
that
spell.
actually? I thought you got 11.
It was close. It was close. 13. So he saves. So he's alive, is what you're saying.
Does he take half damage, or is it?
He
just a
takes
save?
half damage. So, but
Oh,
I'm not realizing that he was going to take half. Use the bardic inspiration. So what did I get before?
You got
I got
16.
1d8.
So
I got. I got 16.
16.
So 24 because I'm using the bardic inspiration. I got an 8. So that is 12 points of damage. If
12
that changes
points.
things.
he's still dead.
Okay, good. Good. I'm glad we recovered that. Apologies.
Yes, that's good.
my
But
bad.
I'm
My bad.
also a little bit sad that I couldn't retcon and then kill Burn because
Yeah.
wouldn't have that been sweet?
I was
fucking
going to say, you
justice
see
there?
his soul come out of my eyes.
Yeah,
back
yeah.
into him.
Yeah, I was just trying to.
Guess what? Your soul's getting pulled out your arsehole, son. Let's go, wee woo.
Look at me trying to do you a favour.
I know.
Can you going back to where we were? Can you make a wisdom saving throw
Wisdom saving
with
throw.
The Lilith?
Little creature.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, well you still take half damage. So.
Yeah.
But this time it's less fun. Oh, that's nowhere near as much. That is 12 points, so 6 damage.
Nice. Still looking kind of fucked. Everyone's looking kind of fucked. Nice.
Everyone in the room's looking kind of fucked.
Everyone's in the room looking kind of fucked. But she still gets a go, which is good.
Yep.
So, Tentacale's back for your tasty, tasty brain. Oh, that's a 15.
That's a miss.
I would have thought so. Damn. That's all she can do. Round to the top. Zarkul is not looking good.
Good.
Is he concentrating to maintain confusion, by the way?
No,
Is it a concentration
I
spell?
don't think it's a concentration.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Stack him up, baby. I think he's likely going to drop it, though. He is. How far? Oh, this is really nasty, but I'm doing it anyway because you're technically on the square. That's easily. I'm going to step forward one, but I think it's. Oh no, I'm not because he's going to get hit. Nice. He is going to. Oh no, he doesn't need to drop concentration. Can Otter and Faywin give me dexterity saving throws, please? As Zarkul, as you hear him say, "This isn't funny anymore," and he pushes forward, and a shoot of purple lightning just fires its way all the way down through the body of the dead.
I'll use my cloak to impose disadvantage if I can.
On your dex saving throw again.
For fuck's sake.
Same situation, Bird.
Cry.
That was another attack.
What was your save?
10.
10 is a fail.
8.
It is a fail. Ooh la 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 la. Oh shit! Actually, that is a la 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 la. Each creature in a line must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, you take more dice than I have available to me.
Oh no.
Fuck. See you later, guys. It's been
Yeah,
nice.
so yeah.
For John.
You take 30 points of lightning damage.
I'm down.
See ya.
You down as well?
Yes.
2 of your party hit the deck.
Does he stay where he is, or did he move?
No, he stayed where he was because I was scared of the opportunity attack from John. That's how low he is. I was like, that bird hits and kills me. I'm real fucking sad. Von, you are up. That is all he can do.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action from my aura to heal Faywin.
Mm-hmm.
See what it is.
Shut up, you're down.
You're unconscious. Shut up. Shut your fucking face.
Yeah, and then
How much?
How much?
6, right?
that was 6 healing. And then I'm going to step out and fire a guiding bolt at Zarkle.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask a question? As I'm going down, as I'm doing this, can I throw a good berry up in the air? As I lick the deck, I have my mouth open and it goes into my mouth.
I believe that would be an action, not a reaction.
That would also be
you
pretty
can do that,
sexy for
and
someone
then-
who's just been knocked out.
Yeah. You choke on the good berry instead of chewing it, and it kills you outright.
Yeah, automatic death saves.
Automatic death save fails. Yeah. No, you can't
That
do
is a 17.
on Darkle
Yeah.
hits.
Come on, any confusion.
Oh, that's 19 radiant damage.
Darkle goes down.
Get fucked, Zarkle!
Oh, looking at the sky, you pea.
Saku!
As this guiding bolt steps from the Von that's been hiding behind the wall the whole time, fires out the guiding bolt straight into him as he's looking very pleased with himself, back to full levitation, kind of like arms out, as from the off misses completely your guiding bolt as it hits him, just sizzles the chest as he flies backwards, hits the deck.
John
Zarkul
laughs
is
in
dead. John can't laugh, he's a pigeon.
He laughs in pigeon. Right in Zarkul.
Pigeons don't
Dead.
laugh.
Laughs in
Pigeon
pigeon.
So you're really pushing the fucking extent of this pigeon.
I say to remind you here, but we're doing exhaustion stuff.
Yes. Yes, you'll have one
You know
on.
what? I think we've not done that when we should have.
We haven't
Weeks.
before, yeah. Now you're level 5.
Yeah.
We're retconning it.
Yeah. You'll know what's going on now. Clearly, too fucking well, some would say. Yeah, so Faywin and Arthur, as long as he gets up, would have level of exhaustion, which is -1
Never
from
like
your
that
attack.
pirate. Let's leave him there.
Von, you still you go. But oh no, you bonus action until you staying where you are.
Yes.
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 Arthur, you're up.
Fuck's sakes. I'll cast Healing Word on Otter.
Nice.
Only at level 1 because
Yeah, that's fine.
spell slots. What's my D4? There's one. My mouse gloves. I'm wearing 2 mouse gloves today and they're just getting in the way. I can't pick up die. Oh, that's 8 points of healing.
8 points
You
of healing,
just-
nice.
You just see my arm reads up and then stick my thumb up to
With Guiding Bolt. Actually,
Yep.
I'm just going to read it.
Guiding gives you advantage on the next attack, but he's dead.
Yeah,
But the one on
isn't-
Lilith is not still there.
the one on-
it ends on the end of my.
That's
next
what I was
turn.
going to ask.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Well,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, on the other one.
do I want to do an attack roll, or do I want to? We'll use Word of Radiance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still technically prone on it.
Yeah.
Can you
are.
make
I'll just
a
make
con saving throw with Lilith, please?
sure. Yes. Con saving throw is not great. That's 5.
That is a fail. That is 2d6 radiant damage.
She has enough to be killed in this round.
That is 8 points of radiant damage. Yeah, for some reason, this cantrip is one that only can be used within 5 feet for some reason.
Oh,
Melee range.
yeah, melee.
Yeah.
weapon. Nice. Very, very weak. Love stands holding barely on. The desire to eat brains, keeping her alive. Brains. Shouldn't say
Right,
that.
that's my turn, and then yeah, I suppose we've got invisible, don't we? Still.
Otter, you are up. You are alive. You can stand up for half your speed.
Yeah, just to clarify for the exhaustion, it's not the D&D Beyond, is it? It's just
No, not
minus
D&D
one
Beyond.
to-
It's the one D&D.
to
So
attack. Is it attack damage and ability, or just attack and ability?
attack rolls or ability checks, not damage, just rolls. So any D20 roll really you make.
Yeah, I thought so, just for kills.
Just minus one. Yep.
I will move over behind Lilith and flanker with that.
Mhm.
And I will booming blade.
Oof.
Is that like a fart thing?
Yeah, that was me.
That would be. It's gone up now. 18 to hit.
That hits.
So that would be a. Let me just read this because it's changed slightly.
I think it'll be fine. She was very, very, very weak after that.
Yeah, it's just booming blade was for movement was. Okay. So that's 5 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of thunder damage.
Definitely. You full bludgeoning and thunder.
Thunder.
Jesus Christ. So you essentially just carve out the midriff of Lilith, breaking apart this mutated half tiefling, half mind
Remember,
flayer.
it's a sledgehammer this time, so it's like a bang.
It's like and there would be nice cleaving action, but you pretty much just destroy the internal organs and bones as Lilith folds in two and hits the floor with the lightning damage killing. Her little tentacle mouth dies. Lilith is dead. So you'll go.
How much movement was that? That would be 15.
You're 15.
Or 20.
Well, you had to stand up as well.
Oh, yes, I'll just say that. So it's probably me a lot of movement.
Nice. Hmm. 20-foot radius sphere. That's big, isn't it?
Show yourself, bitch.
You see a 20-foot radius sphere. Let me just see. Great invisibility lasts for 1 minute. So 10 rounds. Yeah, it's got a little while. You see at the top end, around the area, over Zarkal's body, this cloud just build up. It's a yellowy. You can see fog, much like Arta had created before, but this one has got this like yellow, like green tinge to it as it kind of floats and spreads out towards you. It just sits here for now, but you can see that the fog is dense, so it's sat and it's like slowly creeping its way forward. You get the feeling that this fog is going to keep pushing its way towards you, as there is no sight or sound of.
Is there
Vex.
is that a concentration spell? Is that clash with great
It
invisibility?
does, but it's a 20-foot cloud.
So you say it's of
You
fog.
can't see anything. Yeah, of fog. So this save is there, and as this thing rolls down, Faywin, as this cloud appears and falls down and starts rolling its way toward you, you just hear in your mind, "I tried to warn you. I've left something for you."
You fired.
I've left something.
I've left something for you. Yeah. And as this cloud is sat in front of you, it's up to you what you would do. We can come out of initiative now, because I will tell you that you cannot see your enemy, bar this cloud in front of you.
Can I cast Destroy Water on the fog cloud, please?
Oh, so we may have to stay in initiative.
I mean, yeah. I wanted to know if I can get close enough, would I be able to dissonant whispers? Because I don't need to see her.
Also, she's left me something, guys. So don't even think about freaking doing it. Even if it's bad, it's bad.
Well, no one else will know that she's left you
I
something.
know.
so-
It's called a fog, but it's a poisonous cloud, so I'm pretty sure it's not just a fucking...
Is it stinking cloud?
Yeah. So I don't think so, because it does tell me what can get rid of it, and it doesn't say the water
Right.
one.
Yeah, if it was normal, if it was normal,
If it's
fog, I'd get
normal
rid of it,
fog,
but-
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll wait for that to draw that again.
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If one were to, I don't know, cast Gust of Wind, which the gust disperses gas or vapor.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Whose goes in next time?
I'm still
It
trying to
is
dissonant
Faywin's go.
whispers.
Go on, Faven, do it.
Oh no, I have gust.
Yeah, mine's a level 2 spell slot. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your... Yeah, but yours creates a breeze, right?
You create a small blast of air capable of moving an object that is neither held nor carried and weighs no more than 5 pounds.
Yeah, it's not...
Yeah, no, you're not
you were
really
trying to
used
use that to
shout
push me
noise.
off chairs.
yeah. What will happen? Yeah.
A
So
little lady fart.
Zaga would have been up next, but Zaga, you are 5, 10, 15, 20,
If I move
About 80
forward
or
30 foot,
Yeah.
will she be within 60 foot of me?
No.
Can I please, even though we're not fighting, can I use my action to take a healing potion?
Yeah, you can do what you want now. That's what me said. There's a cloud in front of you, and every 6 seconds
I'll
the cloud
disperse
starts. Okay. So yeah, you
Gust of wind.
Gust of wind.
I
You gust the
will
wind
move
as it starts moving towards you. You gust the wind it literally out through the door, and that's when you realise that this back door, right at the very end, is open now, and the gust of wind takes the cloud out over onto the onto the river, as it's out there.
As I do it, I shout, "I'm sorry, John!"
Just
And
John,
then
gonna
once
say,
it's left, I end the concentration. I'm like,
can I kill John?
I was going to say for my turn, because I was trying a dissonant whisper, so
Mhm.
I would have moved up
Yep.
30 feet, wherever that gets me.
That
I
way,
use
yeah.
my juicy good brew.
I want to
Yeah,
say
we're on there. Yep.
she told us to leave, but she said that she's left something for me.
You
And then
trust it?
I look at Ron and I'm like, she said it in my head, but I say it out loud.
Do you trust anything she's left you? She tried to kill us.
Can I use my sea conch?
You can use your country if you want, yeah.
Because to work with the river?
Uh,
Or is it
you have
literally
to go
just
up.
sea?
Well, no, we can. Otherwise, it's super limited. But yeah, you could do it if you want. But then we're gonna. You have to run out to the sea.
I do have to be with a certain range of it.
Yeah. You can't just be like,
Just be
you
outside.
know, like Aquaman. Somewhere in the
I was in
sea,
the-
call a thing.
I just wasn't sure if I could do it from in here and in the river they appear there. I wasn't sure how it works.
You could do if you wanted to try and stop someone. It's probably not going to work. I'm going to let you know that now.
It was just more to get eyes on
Hey,
it.
there's
But you
no,
can-
no thing that says she's gone out on the water either. She could have just ran around the side of the warehouse.
She's invisible. Oh, well, she's not invisible anymore.
She's
but
not invisible, but
I'll use it anyway.
yeah, you can use it.
Just want to see what it does. So that's a D4.
What a D4.
It's a 4, so a reef shark.
Yep.
And a D6 for the mountain one.
Yep.
Summon
Two
the shark.
reef sharks.
2 reef sharks appear out on the river. You've got no idea though, because you've not gone out to the river.
There's no way of communicating.
No.
Using-
Because it calls forth sea creatures to create distractions, to guard against threats, or weaken binds.
"You've just released predators.
So you've just-
they're going
you've just
to
released
die because
two
they're salt
reef
water
sharks.
as well."
to assist
Into-
the one who blew it. Can I tie ropes to them and then like, use them to surf, like to surf?
All right, Aquaman, calm it
Never,
down.
yeah, we never got fancy
Um,
things again.
Zaga is going to be Zaga and approach Zarkle to try.
I want to get to Zarkle first because
I am
want
closest.
To,
I will
not
do
not
it.
even just to steal stuff from Zarkle. I want to examine Zarkle.
also because I said that she's left something,
Mm-hmm.
and then I said to Vaughn, she said it in my head.
What you want to do? You want to get to it?
Whatever it is, it's not on her because she's left.
Yeah.
In that case, since everyone's running to Zarkle, Zaga will run up to Sylph and loot him. Yeah.
He explodes. You take 100 damage and die. Don't worry. No, we'll hold the looting and the things. We'll come back because it's half past 11.
Oh, let's loot now.
You love loot too much, and I need to discourage it. It's not a fucking video game.
Yeah, we'll loot when we come back.
I'm not
I
even
think come
going to
back-
loot. I'm going to examine.
Yeah, exactly. There's stuff to go through, and there's stuff that you might find.
there's
And,
those
stuff.
rooms
And you've
to
cleared
explore.
the immediate threat, which was the cloud, which would have forced you towards the main door.
So, do I
that's
feel
what's
stronger after that fight?
You fucking don't know. I mean, do you feel stronger? I mean, you took on stuff and you nearly died sometimes.
I was one of the ones that was furthest away from dying.
Oh wow. So you feel weaker. All right, you can level down. You've gone down to level 4, and everyone else, you stay exactly the same. No, that was your level up before. No, that was your fight. There are bodies
Yeah, that was a good
strewn across the floor, and yes, Vex has, for now at least, disappeared from view. You can find out whether she would have had to drop her invisibility to get out. So there's potential that the crew out on the riverside may have seen something.
Yeah, I mean, if
And
they're
the
doing
reef
their
sharks.
job properly.
If they're doing their job properly.
And the reef sharks, don't forget the reef sharks.
And the reef sharks, of course, if she decides to just run and jump in the water, which of
Well,
course would be.
she's got blood on her, so they might sniff it and go for
They
it.
might.
I'm gonna make the decision
True.
to sit on one of the boxes and let everyone else do the loot.
Nice.
looty
Yeah,
stuff.
there's a lot
You
of
know
stuff
exactly
going
what
on
to
within this room that we'll come back for. So yes, bodies are killed. The intellects, as they were known, are dead. As our cool is gone. You survived a couple of mind blasts. Congratulations. And nobody got dominated, which was the original plan. Oh, shame.